Stephanie.
Dreadwolf Gaming videos are not suitable for all ages. Make sure you're like 18 or older or something like that, I guess. I don't care. I'm not your mom. Videos may contain strong violence, language not suitable for children, blood, gore, sex, drugs, and all the good stuff.
So, on to Dreadwolf Gaming, Vampire the Masquerade. Narcissa, we'll start with you because you weren't here last week. You wake up, you pass your rouse check, so you do not get hungrier. What are you doing on this fine evening? Oh, you also notice that the new blood is no longer at your place.
I wonder where she... You know what? I don't care. Let's go see where my colleague Maddock is. I hear he recently came into some guns he might be willing to sell or barter. Maybe. I'll go find Maddock.
Okay, so you're driving over to Maddox's new... How do you do business with these guns? Is there a meeting place? Do you just sell them right out of the...
old coordinates.
Well, I met the other guy.
Yeah, Vane.
Yeah, we were talking about setting some shit up there, but I don't really have guys yet.
Gotcha.
So I gotta figure that out.
Okay, so you're still setting that up.
I go around, find his people, and see who needs guns, see who wants
He
guns.
had access
Give me
to
some people
Paul's
sell my
guys.
guns.
Right, you had access to Lucius's guys.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he was going to have them run things for you until you got your own people.
Okay.
No, actually, I think he was just going to have them do it for you because he wanted it on it too.
That works for me. I got a building.
Yeah, Paul was more of a
So I'm
mob
just
boss
making
with
money. That's
everything.
great.
I'm surprised. Now
It's
even a little
great.
bit.
All I have to do is talk to important people and
Pretty
hang out in my building.
Pretty much. You're
Pretty
just the
good
kind of
deal.
guy. You just sit there, you count your money. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's my plan. To start off with anyways.
Alright, so you're texting him and heading over to his abode then?
Yo, I heard you got guns coming over.
I do. Okay.
You wake up to that text, yeah. Let's do a rouse check. What's your hunger at?
0 at all times.
1, got it.
Yeah.
So you gain a hunger point, and one of the men that Paul has working for you comes in to wake you up and let you know how things are going, and you immediately grab onto him and tear his throat out and drain him dry. So you're actually at 0 hunger now.
Just like I said.
So good call.
Haha.
Haha!
Eastio failure.
One less paycheck to write.
But after that, you just kind of straighten your tie, clean up, and you're good to go.
Gotta change my clothes again.
Just woke up, ripped the throat out of a
Damn it, Todd.
peon. Damn it, Todd.
Told you not to walk in my room.
You know, walk in my room
I'm
first thing at
in
night. Just wanted a glass of water. Hey boss, everything's going great. Ah!
He also bloodbound one of the people from the laboratory to him.
Right, you did.
Oh,
You did, but he
After you
has
set
them.
him on fire.
Yeah, he was
Well, you set him on fire.
My plan all along, set him on fire is what I do.
Right.
I was cold.
He is currently imprisoned in your
Basement.
basement, wherever you keep your prisoners.
On a tear
Probably
stained
somewhere in
mattress.
the basement, which generally is where I stay as well, so.
Tear-stained mattress.
In the back corner.
With a bucket.
With the bucket.
With a bucket, only a bucket.
Only buckets.
Alright, so yeah, that's how things are looking at the moment. You know Narcissa's on her way. Are you going to feed him another drop of blood?
Yes.
How are you going to go about doing this?
Well, I'm just gonna poke my finger and put it in his fucking face, like it's...
You didn't want to use
Just kind of
maybe
make
like
him do it.
Yeah.
You didn't maybe want to use
I
like
don't
a
have
rusty
to
scalpel
negotiate.
or
No reason to have to do it. I'm in charge.
Okay, roll. I'll roll for you. What's your
You want to use the rusty scalpel?
What's your strength and brawl again?
3 and 3.
Okay.
Just the poet supply here.
Yes, it
Manage.
does.
2.
So he tries to put up a fight, and you promptly jam your whole thumb pretty much into the back of his throat. You just kind of do that, rip his jaw open, and just kind of do it.
Now look what you did.
And he cries, and you let him go. You say that, and you're pretty sure he'll be a little more cooperative tomorrow night.
I hope so, Steve. Hope you are.
His name's Steve.
Oh, I have to get another shirt. Stay
Right,
on,
you
starting
still
on
have
Friday.
the blood.
It's almost like it's Monday.
Oh man.
So you're changing your shirt, and then I assume you're just waiting for Narcissa?
Hmm?
Okay. Gillette. You wake up.
I don't want to look up.
What's your hunger?
Sleep. Mine, I only have, mine is a 2. I haven't fed yet.
Alright, you're good.
I'm still good. Alright. Well, I get up from what I was doing, which was sleeping. I don't know where I know. Trying to get my orientation in order because I just crashed. It was a fast crash. Like I had to crash hard. So I had to find a spot. So it wasn't the most sacred spot. It wasn't back to my haven. It was just somewhere else. And I ducked my way into like a closet somehow and stayed there for a while. So I'm gonna get my bearings. Down in the sewers.
I was gonna say, you open your eyes, and you definitely see dark. And as you adjust, as you start waking up, you recognize the surroundings you're in as being near the Warrens.
See? Alright, I'm gonna like get myself up and quietly leave.
Local Nosferatu entering the Warrens just kind of like looks at you, just waves and keeps going.
I don't even keep going myself. I'm gonna
They're
go
kind of used to you at this point.
downtown
Okay.
towards. Where am I going towards? I'm looking for the newbie vampire because I haven't seen her in a while. Since I have aspects, I might be able to find her, but she's good enough hiding yet. You won't be able to find her.
So, you find her trail pretty easily since you're just outside the Warrens. And her trail leads into the Warrens.
Not going in. Not going in. I'll go in. I'll go in when they want me to go in, not when I feel like it.
You figure she's just hiding out in the Warrens since, or, you know, Grudge is keeping her in the Warrens because she turned kind of murderous after she, turned into got her first taste there.
I mean, go out with a bang, right?
Definitely looking forward to actually helping a newbie. So, go on to see if I can find somebody else to help. That's what I do. I drift into town, I help, I do things, try to get people to...
Another newbie.
Not really a newbie, but just get to know them.
Make sure this one doesn't talk a lot.
So you're,
Wow. I'm just trying to get out. For some strange reason, I can still hear the bitterness of Narcissa in my head. And I have no idea why. And I just strike it as odd as a Malkavian curse.
it's part of the being a Malkavian.
I'm just
So
screaming
all I
outside.
hear is, she was nothing but a bitch. Don't worry, like her. She was loud. Like, there was nothing good about this girl. Nothing. No, she was just a pain in the butt. Brat. I have to help her.
Meh.
Passerbyers are kind of like watching you talk to yourself.
Not the first time I've talked to myself.
And not the last.
They probably shoo their children away.
Shoo the children away from the beast. No, damn it, I wanted something to drink. There goes my drink. Screw it. Alright, I'm gonna wander myself. I know where I'm going. Rochester is home for me. Although I drifted all over the United States, Rochester is home. I come from here.
Yeah, I was going to say Gillette's originally from Rochester.
Yeah. Ramirez is definitely from here. Yeah, he knows the streets well enough to get by. Streetwise too. I'm looking for a specific, like, if you were to do underworld stuff, where would you go?
What kind of underworld stuff? Are we
Oh,
talking
like-
vampire underworld
Yeah.
stuff? Or are we talking human underworld stuff?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, I'm looking
Probably him. Or Bahidi at this point. Or Vane.
Oh, the best part is I don't have any of those people in my phone, nor do I have any addresses of them, and I
No.
still don't have addresses.
You do know where Vane is located, though, because you guys went to his manor last time.
I'll go there.
Okay, so you head to Vane's place. Narcissa, you arrive at Maddox's place.
So,
Well, killed Todd.
yeah, you seem like a jerk.
Just walked right in.
Yeah, what
I just woke up. You mind?
if he had it coming? He asked me.
Next session, I'll have to start the funeral for Todd.
I woke up on the right side of the bed this morning myself. No whiny Nosferatu. Nobody complaining
nice.
about becoming a vampire unwillingly.
Well, you know, you leave the guy in the basement was not just still trying to fight me. It's fucking ridiculous. Like,
You just can't
how
find.
inconsiderate can you be?
Yeah,
Fucking.
you just can't
I've had
find good help
This is my
nowadays.
third shirt that I had to wear today. Third.
Huh.
I woke up and you messaged me. It's been like 20 minutes.
Well, you should have woke up sooner.
That's fair.
That's not on me.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
I
well.
missed your guys' shenanigans, and I heard you have some a new load of guns that a certain
Yes, yes.
sniper would be interested in.
Yeah.
You have any sniper rifles by chance?
I believe I do.
Yes.
Alright.
You have pretty much everything.
I have everything. Almost.
Now, what kind of deals you cutting for your comrades, your brothers in arms, your good old friend Narcissa?
Well, I'll tell you what. You can just take the gun. And if anyone asks, you got it for me. Unless they're cops.
Unless they're cops.
Fair.
They don't have to tell you if they're cops. It's a myth.
I heard their blood is sweeter. Maybe it's all the donuts. Anyways, I appreciate it. My old one, the barrel's getting a little rusty, so I figured it's time for an upgrade.
No, fair enough.
Well, you get your hands on a nice new 308 rifle. Single shot.
Where did I put that?
You should have a section for equipment. You do that.
Do I? Yeah, I was gonna say no. I'll just put it down here.
Yeah, just
Under
throw it.
notes. What was it again?
It's a .308 rifle. Single shot. Its damage value is +3.
Very good.
You have a nice new rifle.
I'm just sitting admiring it. Hoping Maddox doesn't mind him sitting on his area. Just, you know, getting used to it, taking it apart a few times, putting it back together.
Okay.
Mighty damn decent of ya. Thanks for looking out, man.
Oh yeah, I did buy for it.
I didn't think so. And after the escapades you guys went through.
Kitty litter.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
Oh darn, I missed it.
Yeah, lots of people died. It's a good day.
A lot of people died.
I was on the job, so.
No,
Anyways.
16 people. No, 14 because he left the one alive.
What's on your agenda today?
Oh, I did did want to get in contact with a certain person, but you can do that privately another time. I don't know, we could try and get more work. We can go find some people that want some guns.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, as a thank you for giving me this one for free, I can help out too if you're just looking to.
Also thinking about
Expand.
abducting a bunch of people. Stringing them up in the basement.
Replace Todd. I'm assuming you're gonna need a new man on deck.
That's true too, but these people aren't for that.
I'm just saying while we're
If
at
you
it.
just, keep them alive, like hooked up to things, like eat some medical stuff. And it's just blood all the time. So you just keep making it, pumping it, keep taking it. Just get it on the
Where's
go
the
all the time.
thrill, man? Where's the fun in that?
It's
Your little Capri
the
Sun.
fun is that no one else has it, but I do. And it's beautiful. I mean, this isn't mean you can't just go tear someone open on the street. Just
Yeah, look
then
at
you have
what-
to change your shirt.
True.
I've had
Yeah.
enough.
And now you gotta clean up poor Todd, bleeding out on your
I
floor.
don't have to clean up a damn thing. I'm in charge. Someone should do that though, actually.
Yeah, you might.
You there, Jason!
There's flies
from
accumulating.
Avalon.
Clean up Todd!
Random guy comes over, starts cleaning up Todd,
Very
You
good.
missed a spot.
crying slightly. Todd, no. We told you not to go in.
Just told him twice.
Another guy comes over, helps him carry the body out. Do you have your phone on you?
Do.
In, like physically on you, in real life?
Yes,
You get a text message.
I did. How did you know this?
How could I know this? Whoa!
You wanna know your phone?
Oh yeah. My phone is awesome. Super special.
I just want everybody watching to know that it's her fault. 'Cause my phone's dying too.
That baby violin. Oh no.
So I'm gonna have a bit of trouble reading this.
I'm just gonna pass you my phone with the message I sent that didn't work the way I hoped.
Hello, my name is Kendrick.
I'm on my way now.
Vane has
Vane
seen
has
fit
seen
to
fit.
assign me to assist you with the mafia. Oh yeah. Oh shit. No, it's gone.
Vane
Business,
has seen
sir.
fit to assign me to assist you with the mafia business, sir.
You're goddamn right, sir. I like it. It's nice.
Cordial.
Indeed.
Great one.
Thanks, better respect this.
I really can't be master.
Your doorbell goes off.
You got a guy to answer
You must
that?
be Kendrick.
Hello, sir. Pleasure to meet you. Are you there as well?
Yeah.
I found this gentleman also going into the same location.
Oh,
Hey.
I did.
It's Gil. Don't worry, I won't be there too much. I'm just gonna look around to see if there's oh, I'm here for a reason, but I can't remember why.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. Come on in.
Oh, sure.
You didn't
Excuse
go
me,
looking
sir.
for that
Don't mind
movie,
Todd.
did you?
Randy, I pick
Todd
up
got cleaned up. We're good.
Kendra, the guy, out of my way.
He just
Look,
lets it
all
happen.
blood
Kind
there,
of trusts
yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't slip on Todd's blood. Hey, you didn't go looking for that newbie, did you? Better off without her. She was nauseous.
It was fun, but yeah. Whatever.
I mean, it was fun when she was slitting a bunch of throats, but not when she was on my couch. That's the part I didn't like.
Well, she can't stay on mine, so.
Have you ever been a newbie before, Narcissa?
Yeah, and I made
Number two.
no complaints.
No complaints. Your sire didn't slap you up the side of the head every once in a while just because they could.
Hey, none of your business what my sire did.
Alright, attitude comes with things. Got it. Okay. My bad. Checking a prickly ear of observation I was just making.
Oh, Gil.
Yeah, okay.
Excellent then.
Oh, Gil.
Master, may I please have the keys to the establishment? I'll make copies for myself so I may get around, as it were.
Sure.
Excellent.
Gil hands him a random key.
He takes that key too, puts it in his pocket, takes yours. I'll be back presently, of course. Is there anything you'd like me to do in your absence?
Macarena?
Alright, so I want to get a bunch of medical equipment, right? Take a bunch of stragglers,
I can help.
clean them up, string them up, keep them alive, get people out. Does that sound good to you?
I can also help with that. I do know some pharaohs, some people on the streets that you wouldn't miss.
I've thought about this crazy idea, right? Like, if I can keep getting blood, then I'm gonna keep having blood. So then I can make my employees stay here. Feed them my blood in IVs when they sleep.
Sounds
Of course, sir.
Sounds hella
I'll procure all of the
complicated.
medical equipment.
It's on my leave. Someone betrays me. I come back and my business is gone.
fair enough.
How's one person supposed to stay put?
I
The whole world.
I do have for your assistance. I can help. I have medical knowledge that you might need to string them up, put them up, things like that. I have medical knowledge.
Oh, I mean, that's great, but I didn't plan on doing it.
No, no,
I have people for this.
I understand, but I might be able to. I might be able to assist your people to make sure they do it right.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
medicine too, but I'm not gonna help.
I didn't expect you would.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
perfect.
I would more than
Thank you.
appreciate that.
Hey, I'm gonna advertise for you.
I can do what I can.
I'm gonna put little
Excellent.
inscriptions on my
Perfect.
bullets, so that way when it
See
goes
it
through
now,
their
Kendrick has a
heads.
medicine.
Man up is illegal firearms.
Him and I were like, you
You
can't
can get
do
one
this.
of those
Watch
like
this.
sign flippers for the corner. Got legal guns this way.
So, you want to establish yourself, Marek, as having
Lots of money.
lots of. That's good. I'm well connected in that field.
That's really it.
I'm
Right now, I just want to be able to do things I won't be able to do.
Fair?
That's so much dice.
I guess not.
Alright. Sounds like a fun time.
Hey, I'm not doing any extra work. I don't give a shit. Go for it.
Fair enough.
Sounds like a good plan to me. Carry on. Or carry on. Whoever's doing the work here.
Of course, madam. Now, master, was there a certain type of blood you would prefer? Is there a certain type of person, women, men, children? Young, old?
I hear great things about these MILFs. I'm not sure what it stands for. It seems like people are, like, all about
It's
them.
not like, I don't know, not dirty people, just,
Excellent. Would you like blue collars or would you like doctors?
well, jeez.
You should go
And
for
I'll
one of
probably
them.
use the doctors.
You should go to one of them
Excellent. I'll
fancy
get-
golf club and get them people.
No, do it as you see fit. Whatever you think is best. Just
Excellent. I'll get a healthy mix of things then.
right.
Make sure you're
Children would be funny.
Yes, of course.
And their parents would be out looking for that night and probably get stranded and be entirely alone. Which is make them even easier to grab. So they could come work for me. Or I could sell them a gun. Because now they're stuck outside alone. And look, you've been abducted. If only you'd bought a gun. The increased demand for my arms at the same time as getting what I want. Twice!
Have you been stranded or kidnapped lately? Come on down to Maddox's Gun Emporium. Just
People
don't
are-
tell the cops.
You know, it is
Yes,
solid
that's
logic.
perfect.
I can't find a single flaw to any of that. So Freya agrees. She's like, do it. Let's go. Freya's ready. Yeah, she is. Sell those kids guns.
Some sort of good job.
I
Good
like
job,
this
Frank.
episode.
Alright.
Alright, so Kendrick goes off.
You know, people start disappearing here. I don't want to go.
Kendrick heads off. Post haste.
I can also help. I can
I'm
also
just
help.
scared. They go outside and no one's interfering in my business. They're only going out to buy guns. It's good.
Solid business plan, man. I'm on board.
Pretty good
Tell me
at
what you need.
finding people if you need it. I'm also good at finding people. Like if you need like a cobbler Or somebody like a locksmith.
It's like a
You know, I haven't heard of a cobbler before.
Well, this is like the 1940s.
They still have them.
Yep. Sure.
Sorry, I was to blast you
It's
guys
like
with
haberdashery.
knowledge you didn't know. What's that?
no,
Said-
just need.
Why are you
There's a
leaving?
cobbler in the haberdashery.
Did you get off the wrong bed? Because I don't think you want to
No,
piss me
it
off.
was actually a great day. See, I woke up,
Don't
there was
break
no
anything in my
whiny new
house.
blood on my couch.
Don't break anything in my house.
Fair enough, sir. Not sure.
It was actually a great morning. I woke up and there's no new blood whining on my couch.
Sometimes you have to let go. And that letting go will allow you to be the best you can be. Just let go.
How's letting go going
Am
for
I
you?
therapist?
In your head.
It's fine with me. I'm doing really good up here. I keep all my dots and my I's crossed. My
Don't
T's
worry,
crossed.
I
so-
never let go.
Cross my T's and I dot my I's.
Little chill runs up your spine.
Oh yeah. Or you just get tossed around like somebody else's loose sock.
I'll make sure to let my therapist know.
Double bill me for me, will you?
Wherever you say.
Glad we can have this conversation.
Glad we came to this conclusion.
So Marek, what physical things do you need Gil to do, if anything I can help with? I'm pretty tough, I can do pretty much, I know a lot of people, I'm well connected with certain things, so I can help with that.
I mean, I don't have much of a goal past what I'm doing right now
Fair enough,
at the moment, so I don't really know.
okay. I wouldn't need anybody intimidated, because I'm pretty good at that.
I'm actually quite skilled at that myself.
I can do it too, it's just if you don't scare them, maybe I will. If I don't scare them, then I'm sure as hell you will. I can also take some stuff if need be, like somebody has a purse that don't need, or
Well, we do. I'm gonna wait a little longer to the guy downstairs. I do need to figure out everything about them. You know, the mafia.
Oh, yeah. Now there's the other mafia.
Yeah, they're supposed to be working with Bane to get them out of the way.
Yep.
well, I suggest to them to go, but they might
Put the
not listen.
squeeze on them.
They might not listen. I'm quite persuasive when I can be. I'm like, look, you need to leave. Gil says leave. Bye, and they usually leave.
Well, I mean, set this up how we're gonna do it. I don't know if we should talk to Lasbard, if we should talk to Vane before we do this, figure out where
Talk to
they
Vane,
are.
talk
I
to
just
Vane.
don't remember what he said before.
Talk to me.
Yeah, who is this vain guy you guys are talking about?
He's helping us with all this stuff, yeah. He's
He's
another family that's interested, kind of making a little alliance to sort of need rid of the other one.
Okay. Not convoluted at all.
Maybe take over the city.
I
Who's to
do
say?
like taking over more business opportunities.
All
before
of them, actually.
before you continue all that, you know, you just gotta cross all your T's and dot your I's before getting, because you have to know who's in power, and then what.
I don't have to know a damn thing right now.
Well, we'll find out, do you want to, it's a question and also a thing that we could do, find out where the power is, the power within the city, so we're not,
We know about the groups that exist.
okay. I know a little
I
bit.
know Lasbar's got a ton of fucking money. And I started working for him, and then I met this other guy, and now I'm rich. 2 days later.
Literally, a few days later.
So, I mean, I feel pretty good about this right now.
Fair enough,
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna keep doing that.
don't blame me. I just wanna know where my expertise can be helped at any time. I'm pretty good at hiding, if I need help at all. I can, pretty good strength. Tend to that. And I kinda like kids. I mean, not eating, but just in
Oh,
general.
I like to eat.
But you have robbing them of their, taking all their substance and then leaving them, like, not killing them.
Who said that?
Oh, that was me, not you.
Oh, okay.
Me, not cool.
I don't kill them. Just feel free. I don't usually try to feed on kids if I can help.
I mean, ideally, you just don't really see when I be around one. I guess maybe that's why it's more exciting sometimes.
I hear you.
It's okay, fuck you, kid. Get off my street.
I mean, when
Right.
they're loitering like that, I mean, they're kind of asking
They do
for
it
it.
screaming in the park. Don't you know it's fucking like 10:30 at night? No, it's my morning. I just woke up. Fuck you. I was having a lovely time.
Or how about them stupid little playgrounds where they're all yelling and screaming? It's like noon. Don't they know people try to sleep?
It's inconsiderate.
For real.
You know that we exist now.
I mean, like, I'm not about killing them, but maybe, like, pushing them off the monkey bars to really teach them a lesson.
Probably couldn't.
I'm
Through
just
the
saying.
laws, right? I'd probably kill him. For sure.
Cheer.
I mean, to each his own.
I hate kids.
I was
mean-
once one. No longer a kid anymore. Long past that.
No.
Long past that.
Welcome to the club. I suppose.
Alright, I'm gonna see if he needs, see if Midex, has a, refrigerator I can go through. That's my phone.
That is your phone.
Only put it over here by itself.
Hey, what are you doing in my kitchen?
I'm looking for something to snack. Why don't you eat anymore?
Oh, you missed Todd.
Oh, I missed Todd. What kind is a Todd? It's a chuck roast or
It's
breakfast?
kind of a breakfast.
A breakfast sandwich?
Like a breakfast steak.
Sorry.
Your phone went off.
The actual phone.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm not worried about it.
I am.
It's a message. Now how do I get it? I'm having a real tough time with this dial phone.
And new age technology not treating you well, huh, Gil?
No, I don't know how to get into this thing.
You want some help? I don't know how to use it either, but we'll figure it out together.
You gotta get somebody's severed hand.
Where's Arturo when you need him? Need a hand.
Arturo doesn't use technology.
No, but he can get us a hand.
Fair enough.
I'm not finding the message. I'm not finding the message. Sorry.
Better
You see Gil, like, it's in front of your refrigerator door, grabbing some ketchup bottle. Phone goes off. Like, messed up, he's looking, oh, he doesn't look like he knows how to use a phone. I mean, it's sort of like, he's trying his hardest to figure it out. I'm getting there, talking to the phone when he really isn't supposed to. When he gets the message, oh shit. I think I should go see him. And my condolences. I have a prior engagement. I have to go see Prince Gillian. I'll be back, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't really appreciate. I don't know what he wants and how he cares for my kind. So I have to go and see what he wants. I have no idea where, but I'm sure I'll find him. So I'm gonna take off.
You're
And,
gonna go see the prince.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Interesting timing for that. Definitely interesting timing for that. But yes,
Yeah.
please do
Good luck.
have a good time.
I will.
That was weird.
And he just takes off, disappears.
Wasn't it?
You had him that way.
It's Gildo, so I'm just, yeah.
That's fair. I mean, you do that when you get out of this.
So anyways, back to business.
Yeah, what are you two doing from here?
Do we have any assignments or any leads from when we talked to like Bane and them?
You're good with the anarchs, right?
Mhm.
Good.
Oh, good. I like it when the answer is good. See, I like.
I feel like your phone was gonna go off. How would you look at that?
I gotta go. Peace.
Oh, actually, it's
Thanks for the gun. Let me know if you need anything.
Good. It's actually working out great for me.
You're left alone.
Oh, Mr. Shaman.
Perfect.
This is all I wanted to do today, son.
You call Mr. Shamans?
I do.
Hello.
Oh, hi, is this Mr. Shaman's?
It is. Maddock, yes?
Yes, yeah. Met briefly at one time in the lab.
Oh, I remember you.
I had a feeling you might.
I'll text you an address.
That sounds great.
Texts, you hang up and you get a address not too long after that. Abandoned area of town, or part of the city used to be abandoned. There's been some construction going on there lately. It's got this new building put up there now.
Well, since Jason is the only guard who's done what I fucking told him to do today, he's now in charge. And if anything fucked up should happen, he should call me.
You got it, boss.
Alright.
He's like currently using a hacksaw on Todd's corpse.
It's a great guy, Jason. It's good work.
It's like he's done this before.
Excellent technique, Jason. Excellent.
So we'll start here, since you left first.
Ah,
You find yourself in front of the Times Square building.
I hate this place. I'm gonna see if I can get in.
You walk in, people look at you, nod, reaches under the desk and hits a button. Part of the wall slides open, revealing an elevator.
Alright, I go on the elevator.
Typical elevator music.
1940s?
Smooth jazz
No,
plays
that's
in the
my voice.
distance.
So, after about 30 seconds, ding, top floor opens up. In front of you, it's kind of like a sideways hallway almost. You enter on the side of the hallway, but there's no doors on either side of that hallway. It's directly in front of you. There's these large double doors, very ornate. Door opens and this gentleman looks at you. He appears to be of Middle Eastern descent. A very tall gentleman, probably about 6'6". Pure muscle. He's got scars all over his face, arms, hands. He's dressed in a very nice suit, though.
Hello, I'm Gil Ramirez, and I'm here to see the prince.
Kind of frowns, steps out of the way, and allows you in.
What am I looking at?
As you walk in, there are, of course, pillars that match going all the way down. At the very end, there's a huge window. You get a beautiful view of the city. And in front of that window is a wonderful ornate desk
Where'd it come from?
with a nameplate that says Prince Grimleith. And sitting at that desk is Prince Grimleith. He's got salt and pepper hair. It goes down to about, probably his shoulders, but he usually has it slicked back. Well groomed. Pale skin, piercing blue eyes. Black tux with a red tie.
I
Red
look
vest
out
underneath.
of place because this is nice and I'm street.
You look very out of place.
You repeating my sir?
Walking away from the desk, using his signature cane, he has a top hat, you recognize Mr. Lesbard. Gillette, lovely to see you, my friend. Gillette, right? Ramirez.
I'm Gillette.
Yeah, I knew that. He still calls you Gillette.
You might be mistaken, sir. I'm Gil Ramirez.
Right.
Right,
Ramirez.
right.
Network, you understand.
Fair enough. I was here on the summons.
Yes, I will get right out of your way and allow you to talk to the wonderful Prince Grimlaith.
Thank you, Mr. Masquerade.
I put him in a bad mood for you, don't worry. Wait, bad mood?
Thanks,
Good
I
one.
guess.
Walks out.
You ready for that?
Mr. Ramirez. Step forward. Please, have a seat. You'll have to forgive the irritation in my tone. Mr. Losbard has a lot to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, I
Being
see
an
that.
Octavian Primogen.
Ah, yeah. That's the guy I talked to.
Yes. Yes. I understand you're someone who can find people.
Yes, I'm being able to find a lot of people, whether they're missing or not, whether they happen to be missing or they go missing. I'm
Good.
looking for them. I'm actually looking for someone myself, actually.
Just for both of us, though. I will trade you finding this person for using my resources to help you track down this person you're looking for.
Well, I appreciate it, it'd be awesome, but it might be no extension towards you. Mr. Lonsberry might be able to help me as well.
And Mr. Losbard is under my employ.
I understand that, but he is the Malkini Primogen.
Correct.
I'm looking for a specific person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if my resources were combined with Mr. Losbard's, your chances of success increase.
I hesitate to say the name due to the fact that it might cause problems.
No problem. You can give that information to Mr. Losbard. In exchange, and before I will allow the resources to be used that way, I need you to find two people. It's for the same thing. One is the Tremere Primogen. He has been missing for about 3.5 months.
So you want me to track and find a Tremere?
Yes.
Not asking cockingly or in any menace towards what you say, but this is a Tremere. If they want to be found, they're going to be found. If they don't want to be found, they're just like us. They don't want to be found. They won't want to be found.
If they don't want to be found. If they're missing for another reason, you'll find them.
Sure. And then, is it a specific Neonate, Scylla, Elder, hopefully not
His
Methuselah.
name is Thaddeus Xerxes.
Thaddeus, what again?
Xerxes.
When was the last place that he was found?
His office, shall we say, in the old Kodak building.
Where'd you get a cat?
I've had a cat.
No. Interesting cat.
The second person I want you to find, this may come as a surprise, is a higher priority than Thaddeus. It is a mortal by the name
Super subtle.
of Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown.
Ron?
Brown, like the color. No doubt not his real name, but
Where
that's the last one.
was the last scene he was at?
Last I knew, he was somewhere on Marshall Street, specifically the bar. It has come to my attention that a certain new blood neonate may have inadvertently revealed to dear Kevin what prowls about a certain Nosferatu.
I'm off her case, boss. I think she lost and went missing, and the last I know.
Oh, I know where she is.
As long as the grunge has her.
Yes. Which means she has section until this blows over. Being that she's a new blood, and being that I am the kind and just prince that I am, I have decided to chalk it up to she didn't know any better. As long as we find this mortal and eliminate him, being that he's a journalist and a blogger.
I can look online, see if he's posted any stuff.
He is not recently. Where were we? You were talking to the prince.
Yeah, I was talking to Prince. Are there any things that you can do that can give me a little bit more head start than I'm out, not just running my wheels trying to find these people?
Try asking around Marshall Street for the mortal.
Okay.
As for the
Shamir.
Trivia prediction, his laboratory or his office, whichever you want to call it, is located in the old Kodak factory.
So you're giving me carte blanche to go into the Shamir,
Yes.
well, not his domain, not the Shamir's domain. You see where I'm stuck here?
Yes. I'm giving you permission as prince of this city.
That'll help. That'll help.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You want some?
No, I'm all
All
right.
right.
You go.
I'm gonna
With
go
this
find-
man,
I'm
I
gonna
have
go
many
find-
other things to do tonight.
I'm gonna find this Kevin Brown dude. I'm gonna go downtown. Where is the prince's? Oh shoot! No, I have to go back up the other way.
You're heading
I
towards
walk it.
Marshall Street.
Yeah, I'm walking there.
Okay.
I walk there.
Meanwhile, since you were the second one to go,
Yes.
you were right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're fired.
You're fired. The producer's angry.
Don't upset her.
Okay, for the blooper reel there. So,
I'm just gonna leave it in.
The producer is
alright.
nonchalant.
So-
We're okay.
Narcissa, you arrive
To the Barons.
in the Baron's, in the Baron's abode.
Just walk up to the door.
You didn't ask where it was.
No, I thought I knew.
I know, I didn't get to describe where it was, what the building was.
Narcissa's got
So,
tons of money. She's knocking on the door.
A bellhop opens the door.
Finally.
Kind of.
Go in.
It is it's the Hyatt Hotel.
I'm assuming.
So you walk in after pounding on the outside door to the hotel until a bellhop opened it for you.
I am basically royalty. So a bellhop lets me into the Hyatt Hotel.
Yes. Let's get to the Hyatt Hotel. The
I'm assuming.
front desk person kind of seems to know who you are, and kind of gestures towards the back, towards the kitchen, actually. So you head through the kitchen. You head into one of the freezers, and the wall opens, because vampires have to be secret. The wall opens, and there's an elevator inside them.
Let me just get in.
You get in, goes to the top of the Hyatt building. Opens up. It's it's a nice office, but it's not lavish. It's not over the top like the prince's office. But you don't know what the prince's office looks like because you're Brewhouse scum. So at the end of this office, you see the Baron's desk. He's kind of sitting there just writing. He's a gangrel, you know, you've talked to him a couple times. He's been to a couple of the Anarch parties, things like that. Nice guy. Wears regular Joe Schmo clothes. Kind of looks up and gestures you over, finishes writing.
I walk up to his desk.
Narcissa, good to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too. It's been a while.
This is Anarch Baron Winters. I have a job for you.
You don't say.
Yes. And I'd like you to complete it as promptly as possible. You see, here's the details. There is a warrior named of Kevin Brown. It sounds like the Camarilla let one of their new bloods get a little not so sneaky.
Oh no.
And it seems he now knows about Kindred.
Oh.
Now, I don't like to come down on people. But we still gotta uphold the Masquerade.
Yeah, I get
Even
it.
for us anarchs, it's important. You know that.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you've been in the business of secrecy for how long, being a gun for hire?
Yeah.
I want you to find him before whoever the Camarilla sends after him, and I want you to eliminate him. Promptly. He's a news reporter, and he's a blogger. I also want you to bring back his laptop, and anything else he may have on him, phone, everything like that, that may have information on Kindred. I don't think I need to stress the importance of we don't need the Second Inquisition knocking on the gates of our city.
Yeah, it's a safe bet.
Correct. So, he's been seen around Marshall Street, the bar. You know, where we held the last Anarch Christmas party. Good times. What do you need from
unfortunate for that orphanage, though.
things happen. I'm not sure why the Camarilla let the Malkavian build an orphanage in Rochester. That just sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a terrible idea, wasn't it? Oh.
Something about he wanted to paint the building red, but he couldn't find enough kids or something. I don't know.
The irony of the whole thing is he had a bunch of red paint cans.
Yeah,
Totally unused.
Malkavians.
He was able to get his money back at Home Depot at least.
What do you need from me for this? Weapons, people, ammo, explosives. Let's not do explosives. I'm kidding.
Hmm. What kind of weapons you got?
You know, head downstairs and talk to Cynthia. She'll give you a full audit over our stock.
Okay. I'm assuming I have access to your resources as well, just in
Of
case
course.
I might need to, you know.
Cynthia
go
will
in.
also give you the company card, as it were.
Oh, thanks, boss. I go see Cynthia.
Okay. So you head down, walk back through the freezer, walk back through the main area, go to the basement, go down to the secret second basement that most people don't know about, even though there's stairs and a sign that says Secret Anarch Second Basement. We're pretty sure Malkavian's involved in that.
Gil.
You sneeze. Which is weird because you don't have lungs. Well, you have lungs, they just don't work.
For decoration, mainly.
For decoration. And you see Cynthia sitting at the front desk, as it were. Behind a cage, you know, all that kind of stuff.
You must be Cynthia.
Indeed, you must be, she's a woman of like your 80s. You must be, I don't remember.
I need guns.
What
you got?
kind? You need something to send a message, or you need something to put someone down?
Put someone down.
Gotcha. So this little old lady, looks like a grandmother who would bake cupcakes, grabs an assault rifle
Yes,
with a
and I'm
grenade
looking
launcher
for it.
attachment on the bottom of it, and hands it to you.
Oh. Look at you, Betty. Good old Cindy. Coming through.
Yeah. These are recent acquirements from a company that a company I say, but it's clearly black market stuff that just popped up.
Wouldn't happen to be from a guy named Maddock, would it?
I don't know the names of the people. All I know is some weird cult types dropped off the weapons.
All I'm saying
Big
is if
sale.
you need to replenish your stock, I hear this guy Maddox got some extra.
Gotcha. Well, I'll have to send someone out to talk to him, see if he can get us a better deal than the last guy. She kind of gestures over towards the test firing range, and there's a guy strung up there, just dead completely, filled with holes. Tried to rip me off.
You gonna eat that?
Already did. Pushes a button, the thing comes forward, his throat's ripped out.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Anything else?
Let's see. Do you have any like scopes or anything? Like close-up viewing?
Yeah, what kind are you looking for? You're looking for one with night vision, you're looking for one with normal.
I'm assuming vampires
Zoom
don't
range.
need night vision.
I need something
Just your normal, rooftop scoping for some
Yeah,
tight
yeah.
areas.
to hand you a box with a scope in it. The boss said to give you resources too, so.
Oh yeah, it's something about a company credit card.
She puts a suitcase down on the thing.
This doesn't look like a credit card.
No, it's unmarked bills.
Close enough.
We're not a company, we don't actually have a credit card. That leaves a trail. And I sell a lot of illegal things.
Anyways, I think I'll be good with this.
If any of your mortal compatriots need coke or heroin or ecstasy, any of that stuff, let me know.
Got Molly?
Yes,
Good, I don't know anyone that needs it, but just in case we come across it.
I've got it all. Goes back to sipping her blood out of a teacup. Right, so you heading to Marshall Street?
Heading to Market Street.
Cool.
Just straight over.
Oh, it'll dearly do, so am I. Heading over. I'm also heading that way.
Yeah.
I know, because you got the same contract.
Familiar with it.
Meanwhile, Maddock, you arrived at this nice new building in the heart of Rochester. It looks really nice. Landscaping's been done, bushes are put in and trimmed up. It looks too nice. And white. Like, we're talking like white. Whiteboard white kind of white. Brightest white color
Sterile
you've ever
white.
seen on this building. Yeah, sterile white, there you go. You walk inside, everything is white. The couches are white, the walls are white, the ceilings are white, the wood has been painted white.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Super sterile looking. Super creepy looking too.
Yeah, I'm in all black.
This guy walks in, or walks up to you. Just, oh, hello. Are you one of the new recruits?
That's not ominous at all.
No.
Were you here to see Mr. Shamans?
Yes, I.
Oh, I can let him know you're here. Please have a seat.
Why are you so weird?
I don't know what you mean.
Right. You probably wouldn't.
He's like wearing culty white robes. Yeah.
What's the other white? I mean, painting the wood, that's...
Oh well, that is what the master tells us to wear.
Right. Alright, well, yeah, if you get to town miles, yeah, that'd be great.
I will. He kind of walks off. Another guy walks up with like a tray of refreshments. Just, can I offer you anything? Some kale snacks, perhaps, or some water?
No. just no.
Okay. Well, I hope to see you
Kale
in
chips.
the worship soon. Walks off.
Do carry on.
The original one walks out. Mr. Shamans will see you now.
Fantastic.
Leads you to his office. You walk into Mr. Shamans, is sitting at the desk. His room is not painted completely white. It's actually kind of what you'd expect it to look like.
Gotta say, Mr. Jones, definitely favourite room in ours.
Understandable.
Right.
It helps them when everything's like that.
With what?
Conversion.
Right.
Yes. It's a cult, dear boy.
Figured that out.
It's
Right.
my cult.
So worship you.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking sweet.
Indeed. Mr. Lasbart helped me set one up a few years back, but a lot of things have happened in Rochester over the past 5-10 years.
Yes.
So here we are.
Yes.
It's nice to be back in business. What can I do for you?
Oh, Mr. Asbar lived there. Informed me that maybe you could help me out with some things.
What kind of things?
Like, maybe that I've possibly been lying about my clan allegiance.
Dear boy, I've been aware of that since the moment I laid eyes on
I
you.
assumed you had. Had a look about you, like maybe you knew a bit. Heard also you was maybe a demon of some kind.
You don't say.
I
Is that your guess?
don't know.
Or is it
Never met a demon.
a fact?
I imagine you tell me.
It's more fun to ask sometimes. Well, logically, if I can smell the corruption on you, and logically, if I have a cult that worships me, 95% chance I'm a demon. So, I'll just cut the tension with a knife. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So the question is, what is it that you require that you feel that I can assist you with?
I mean, pretty much anything, to be honest. Don't have a sire. He's been long gone.
A shame. There's not a lot of you left.
Never met another one. Not that I'm aware of.
It's for good reason. That'd be a stroke of luck, trust me on that. When too many collect in one place, it typically tips the rest of it. And what do you have to offer me?
What do you want?
Well, not to be cliche. I deal in the currency of souls.
Knew it. Knew it was gonna be souls. Well, that's quite interesting. They happen to be starting a thing where I'm bonding large amounts of people to my blood coming up. Put a lot of attention into that, actually, right now.
Interesting. So you're telling me you have people whose souls you'd be willing to trade for these things you seek?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't fucking know.
I would request your soul, but somehow I think that's already spoken for.
Really?
Happens when you are what you are.
Oh, fuck me. Wow. What a twist that is.
So perhaps add a fourth thing onto your list. Can I get that back for you? The answer is I don't actually know. I'd have to find out who has it. And that would require a lot of digging, especially in the past. A lot of figures, some who may or may not still be around.
Oh, it's not Hitler. I killed him.
No, it was
Did
not
you?
him.
Oh, okay.
Got
Oh, a lot of people in hell are very big fans of your work with that one. They have a lot of people gunning for him.
Yeah, he's fucking on my mates.
So, what I would suggest is in order for me to start that fourth thing on your list, do yourself a favor. Find the largest kindred library you can. Look up somebody named Shaita.
Shaitan.
Yep. Shaitan, Nurgle, and Malak. If you can find that trail, then we may be able to work together to find out where that is. As for the rest, 100 souls before I teach you everything.
100 souls.
Yes.
Alright. Show me something first.
He just kind of does this with his fingers, and this green flame ignites on each fingertip.
That'll do. How would you just for 100 souls coming up?
Excellent. Pleasure doing business with you.
You yourself as well, Mr. Chalmers. I'll be getting to a library and maybe to work. Been a pleasure.
You as well. So, where are you going? I didn't expect you to make a move on that so quickly.
Oh, I'm gonna start today. I need 100 souls. I'll write that down too. I need 100 souls.
Yeah, it sounds like you're almost halfway there with your little medical setup anyways. Bring me all of your doctors. Oh, you're having
Well, I don't want
patients
to get rid
too?
of all the doctors. You can get rid of a lot of patients with a lot of doctors.
Well, just mix them in. You need
You know anything
100. I
about
mean, let's
Dr.
be
Duff?
When people are missing their souls, they tend to not do their previous jobs very well.
No, that's
This is
it.
very
Or
well.
resist
I
very
mean,
well.
Yeah.
If it's anything beyond simple shit. Like being a doctor, they probably wouldn't be doctors afterwards.
Says you.
Shit. Call Jason.
Picks up the phone.
Find out like a super.
Jason, my favorite guy. How you doing?
Pretty good, boss. What do you got for me?
Alright, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this quite yet. But how many people are there? How many guys you got?
I mean, and you talking like in the cult that's helping out, or are you talking in general your guys?
Yeah, I mean, how many guys do I have?
You personally? Like 15.
Alright, that's not bad.
No.
Well, we got a lot of guns, so that's good. Alright, I need you to get handcuffs. Lots of them.
Alright, cool.
Things that shut people up. Gonna need to create some room in the basement if that hasn't been done yet.
You want me to add another basement layer?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, always yes to that. Every time you think that you have to ask that question, it's yes.
Alright.
As long as we can afford it, we can do it.
Alright.
Alright. Well, anyway. I'm gonna get a bunch of people there. I'm gonna have to keep them there. I'm gonna have to keep them quiet.
I assume that was what the handcuffs and stuff was for.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just keep them drugged up on a cocktail that I happen to know.
I mean, that'd work too. Yeah.
Alright. We'll just keep them tranquilized pretty much.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get some people there. I mean, if you see anyone here, happenstance coming by, going through trash or something, doesn't look important, scoop them up.
You got it. call him in for security questions.
Yeah. Bye. Good night. Well, carry on.
Alright, boss.
Alright. Well, I get some.
It's becoming an important character.
Let's see. Oh. Who were the families that I've been living off of for the past 70, 60 years?
I'm gonna need time to come up with those.
Alright, good. Because they are going to be put up to work pretty soon. Need them to find me people that are going on vacation.
Gotcha.
So never gonna get on that flight, Brent.
Just in case you didn't get the picture. They're going to miss
Officially.
their flight.
Never officially.
Unofficially. Maybe they do officially get on the flight. Not unofficially. We'll have to figure this. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
You always just like get somebody you trust to buy the airline and give them complimentary drinks, refreshments that contain your blood.
Jason would do it.
Jason would do it, yeah.
You can buy an airline.
If you get him the money, he'll do whatever you want him to do. He's a good lady.
Alright, we need to get to work.
He's not motivated enough to become a boss in an organization, but he's definitely okay with being a right hand.
Jason, I need you to buy an airline.
You got it, boss.
You got it,
You got
boss.
the money? You got the money, I'll do it.
Well said, producer.
So, meanwhile, Gilbert.
Well, I stopped by the hot dog place, the guy that's there, and just before you get to Herschel Street, there's a guy, hot dog place. Get myself a hot dog, a couple other things,
Okay.
so I can, and I made my way, make my way to Marshall Street,
Okay.
looking for Kevin Brown. I have streetwise to, missing investigation for missing persons. He's actually technically not missing in the technical sense, he's missing from the vampiric.
Yeah, he's missing on the radar right now. What's your, wit?
We got a 2 on that.
2? And then what's your, streetwise?
Streetwise, 2 as well.
2 as well. And then you have the specialty.
And I have a specialty in my investigation now.
Oh, okay, we'll use your investigation. What's your investigation?
4, persons missing.
Alright, there we go. You start asking questions. Okay, you get your answers. So you talk to people for about an hour, half an hour.
That pretty much moves I need to know people.
And you finally decide to just go to one of your favorite sources of information. You start talking to him about low frequency area. Almost
Got
got
somebody on.
Alright.
And you drop the name Kevin Brown. Yeah, you know, I think I heard he was in the abandoned building over there.
Here's lumber.
You know, he's got his Wi-Fi set up and everything. It's all really weird. Somebody set him up. We don't know who. But he, yeah, comes down here to get food every once in a while.
Oh, a good place to get food.
Don't know what he's doing though. He's a weird guy. Lately, anyway.
Give him my hot dog.
He said, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah,
Eats
no.
it. Eats well that night. Meanwhile, at the same time, Narcissa, you arrive on Marshall Street.
Do I see Gilbert?
Probably not.
I'm assuming
That's what I
you mean
figured.
obfuscate after you get. I wasn't sure if you were still getting a hot dog or something.
I've been investigating everyone. Gilbert, you would probably notice there's somebody like Gilbert there, but you're not sure if it's actually Gilbert or not until you come up to him and ask him, and then you find out.
Would you see me? I'm like.
I'm looking. I'm
Yeah.
looking for. I'm looking for
Yeah,
somebody
you're
around.
focused on
I'm
that.
focused looking, but I'm not like.
Well, I'm walking down Marshall. I'm not trying to like hide myself, but
this.
I'm definitely like trying not to be obvious.
What's your... You know, just what's your awareness?
Awareness.
Yeah, both of you.
It would be what's in resolve or what's in intelligence.
No awareness. There's an actual skill for it.
I got nothing.
Okay. What's your wits?
My wits?
Yeah.
3.
3. 2 for wits? And then you don't have any awareness?
I'm just gleeful and aware.
Same.
So neither one of you sees each other.
There.
I'm going on it I'm going the way the guy told me to go on the man now.
Okay.
So he's like, obviously, I just,
Yeah, I figured you
soon as
immediately.
he's done, I was like,
How are you looking for this person?
Well, I was gonna go in the bar and kind of like snoop around first,
Okay.
see if I can find a good, like, figure out if he's there, where he is in the bar.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk right in.
Okay. You walk right into the bar. Oh, typical Marshall Street. Typical Marshall Street night.
Yeah. Busy, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. People everywhere. People drinking. People having a good time. But in small groups because COVID.
damn it, you just missed it. I was going without COVID. Just once. COVID.
No,
I miss COVID. I don't like COVID.
I don't either. None of us like COVID.
Vampires gotta hate COVID.
Vampires really gotta hate COVID. They gotta move real careful.
Oh yeah.
You're too close. Fuck.
Ah, dang it.
You're breathing on me. Where's your mask? I don't breathe. Wait, shit.
Wait a second. Alright,
So,
I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna go up, order a drink.
bartender gets you a drink.
I just drop a little. I have like a vial of blood. I just put a few drops in it, and then I start surveying the bar.
Okay.
It's a vodka cranberry, in case anyone's wondering, so that way it masks the color.
Okay. So you're just talking to people trying to collect info.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, just looking around mainly.
Oh, looking around. You're not really asking for this guy yet.
I'm just looking for now, like just kind of looking around.
You do have a general description of him. What is your... We're going to go with your wits was 3, right?
Yeah.
And what is your investigation?
None.
No investigation.
Yeah, I know.
You don't fail, you don't fumble.
Okay.
So... Or, I mean, you don't succeed, but you don't fumble. That's right.
I knew what you meant.
You don't see anybody who looks like him. You
What
thought-
is his general description?
General description, he's a pretty plain-looking individual. Typical,
College kid age?
yeah, kind of college kid. Typical computer kind of geeky college kid. Shoulder bag with his tech stuff in it, things like that, because he's a journalist. Always has his laptop with him.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I try to like make my way towards the back of the bar where it's like a little less crowded, maybe like where there's outlets or something.
Okay, yeah, you make your way over there.
And then
Pull tables
I
back
check
there.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Pool table's back there.
Yeah.
You actually see a charger plugged into the wall, but there's no laptop attached. It's definitely a laptop charger. Somebody's sitting here.
Are there like other seats around?
Mhm.
I just pick a chair, like an empty seat to sit on.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming there's at least 1 or 2 other people there.
There's 2 other people, and they seem to be together. They're just kind of chatting.
I just strike up conversation. I'm assuming they're two guys. Is it 2 guys?
Yeah, we'll go with 2 guys.
Alright. I just walk up and in my best attempted feminine voice, which Narcissa can't pull off very well. Oh my god, who just left their laptop charger out there? They better be careful, someone might have stolen it. Do you think someone took it?
One of the guys looks, he's like, no, that's that guy who's always here.
There's a guy that's always here with a laptop at a bar?
Yeah, I guess he comes down here, right? I guess it helps him. His, what was his name? I talked to him once or twice. I don't remember what his name was. His friend's like, nah, that's Kyle or something. Kevin, that was it.
Was he here tonight, or does he just leave his shit lying around?
Well, he usually brings it with him. It looks like he forgot it.
Oh, so he's not here tonight?
Oh, he was. He already went home, though.
Oh,
Or
alright.
wherever it is he goes.
I'll just bring the laptop charger to his, to the bartender just so they know where.
Alright.
Yeah, cool. I just take the charger, then I walk
Back to
away.
their drinks.
And then I walk out of the bar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I, give Baron a quick call. I'm assuming I have his phone number since he texted me.
Yeah. Hello.
So your problem?
What kind of problem?
Our friend no longer at the bar. Do we have any other information? Where he resides, preferably.
Let me see what I can find and get back to you.
Alright, click. I just start kind of walking down the street.
Okay. Okay. What's your street light?
Streetwise?
It's above subterfuge. Second is Bob.
No, I don't have streetwise.
What's the 3?
What? Yep.
Well, you got a little luck on your side, apparently. So,
Was I in danger?
you, you run into a bum. Or more if he runs into you.
Spill it out.
So, I'm sorry about that. I was looking for my friend who was just asking me about that Kevin guy. He gave me this hot dog.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you tell him?
Oh, he was asking where Kevin's staying. Kevin's staying at that abandoned place for some reason.
Oh, honey, what abandoned place?
That one points to it.
Thank you.
Yep.
Take his hot dog and I smash it on the ground.
Up and eats it. Looks a little hurt.
Bastard. Don't get into me. And I head to the abandoned place.
Head to the abandoned place. Where were you headed, Eric? After Mr. Shepard's.
Man. I don't have a phone for Kendrick, do I? Oh, I
You
got
do.
a message from him, actually.
Yes,
That's
you
right.
do have Kendrick's number.
I'm gonna call him.
Okay. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
How is that medical supplies thing going?
Oh, it's completed, sir.
So, it's all set up downstairs?
Yes. In a temporary location until Jason's men complete the next floor down, but yes.
Fantastic. Alright, how many people do you think we could hold there?
Depending on how Jason develops it, I suppose we could hold up to 150
Alright, well,
at maximum occupancy.
the floor we have right now.
So what we have right now, probably about 50.
Alright. That's comfortably.
Yes. Crowded about 75.
Alright, good enough. Thanks. I'm gonna be trying to get that many people in there
Of course,
as
sir.
soon as possible.
Let me know if I can assist you anyway.
Might need some manpower.
Of course. Do you need gun manpower? Do you need physical manpower? Or do you just need another body?
I need more people to help keep that many people down there.
Of course. I will see what I can do about recruiting for a low-wage position in basic security.
Alright, thanks.
Of course. He's a good butler.
Yes, he is. I'm going into the homeless shelter.
Okay. So you make your way to the homeless shelter, and there's actually a guy walking in just as you're walking up to it. He's got like a smashed hot dog. He's gonna munching on it.
Yeah, right there, man.
Yes, lady just asked me a question that smashed my hot dog. Blonde woman. Wait, blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah, blonde girl.
I'm sorry, that sounds like some very insensitive bullshit.
Yeah, you get
Should not
used
deal
to
with
it.
that. Well, are you going in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, perhaps you'd be interested. I am the new owner of the Powers building
Ah,
downtown there. And, we are in our new opening, we're an upcoming business. We've decided to reach out to the community and help the less fortunate. I figured we can only hold about 75 people, but it's first come, first served. We've got plenty of food, nice place to stay, at least for the night, you know.
Isn't anything bitey down there, is there?
No, it's all been cleaned and renovated.
Gotcha. Because, sometimes things nip at my neck.
Nip at your neck.
Yeah, I got this buddy. He doesn't really like to come out a lot. If you catch my drift. But I know some guys I can send you away.
Who's your buddy?
It's funny. Nobody really knows what his name is. Most people just call him Grunge.
I'm actually acquainted with this man, Grunge.
Yeah, he's mentioned you before.
Alright. So maybe you should not close the power.
No, but I'd be happy to help you out with it.
You did want to send some people there, though.
Oh, I'd love to. There's these
Spread the
douchebags
word in
who
there.
took my bed in there. I'm not really happy with
Oh, they fit right in.
it. So, they'll fit in. I'll send them your way. Powers building, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You got it.
I appreciate your time.
Tosses the rest of the hot dog in his mouth and smiles maliciously and goes in.
Slide him 100.
Oh, he takes it.
Worked out well.
Thank you.
Way too well. Alright.
Okay, way
Oh,
too
shit. Well, so far my list is getting cut off pretty quick. I'm gonna call Mr. Esper.
You're calling Mr. Losbard? Losbard Incorporated, how may I assist you?
Hi, is this Mr. Lasbard?
It is Mr. Losbard.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. I made contact with the Mr. Shamans you told me to talk to today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting to work on a little project for him right now, but
Excellent. He's such a nice guy, isn't he?
no, he really is. And just like you, Mr. Lasbard.
Ah, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Except my parents.
Oh, that's
He
just
yelled
fine.
at me for that.
Anyway, he had told me to seek for a kindred library of sorts. I was hoping maybe you knew someone or knew where maybe I could get to a place
Well.
quite like that.
There's two locations. There's two possible places you could go to. Now, one of them you'll be hard-pressed to get inside, because it's owned by the Tremere. The other one, as luck would have it for you, exists right inside my manor, actually.
Really?
Yes, I'm quite the collector of kindred lore and spell books and all that. I have a couple Tremere books. They don't know that. They'd be really mad if they found out.
Would you care if I came and took a look?
But, by all means,
No, I
browse
appreciate
to
it.
your heart's content.
No, thank you. I'll be over shortly.
Sounds good. As you're hanging up, you hear him yelling in the background, Alfred! You be nice, Alfred! We're having guests! So meanwhile, let me get So meanwhile, you two are approaching this abandoned building. You get there slightly before.
I'm gonna search.
Hold up. Wait, like as you're getting up to the building?
I asked I do that.
Do
It
a
doesn't
browse
matter with
around.
my phone, so.
Okay,
See who's coming up
I
behind
say
me.
it's bright all in town.
Yeah.
perfect.
Doing,
Okay.
just making
What's
sure.
your wits and streetwise? Your wits was 2, right?
Yeah, my street runs is 2 as well.
Okay. So, doing your quick lap around the building,
Yeah.
there's nothing really out of place. It's actually pretty quiet, mostly because it's, it's starting to hit fall. People aren't really going out as much. It's a little nippy sometimes at night. Get it. So, As you come back around towards the front of the building, you do hear a, what's your ringtone like for your phone? Or is it just that buzzing?
It's just the buzzing sound.
You just barely detect a buzz from a phone, and you kind of, I assume you're obfuscated still. You look down and you see Narcissa approaching.
Obfuscated.
Yeah, you can't see him.
Out of the door of the place. By the door.
Hmm?
I'm gonna stand on the opposite side of the door, obfuscated.
Okay.
He walks up to the door, talk to the person so they can get in. I'm not coming in. I'm not. You do the work.
As long as it gets done, right?
Yes, as long as it gets obfuscated. So basically, I'm just gonna see what she does for a moment,
Okay.
because I'm gonna attempt to get inside myself.
Okay. What do you do? Besides tap angrily at your phone.
I'm assuming I don't see Gil at all.
No.
Okay.
Also, he told you in the first text message.
Oh, that was Gil?
No, he told you in the first text message who it was. It's at the bottom.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. It's grudge.
Well, then you responded with, a girl can't tell all her secrets, so I'm just
He's
like,
being facetious.
okay.
It's grunge. He's an
Then you
asshole.
can strike that last one then.
Yeah. I assume that's why I was like, I should probably correct that.
Yeah.
Because that's his guy.
Just come up here.
She's still tapping later. You see a light turn on at about the 5th floor.
As soon
And then
as
it
the text
quickly goes
through.
out.
As soon as the text goes through. I look around, I'm assuming the bottom, I haven't gone inside yet.
No.
But, I'm assuming like it's just like a typical, like office style building, like lots of windows, or is it more like a factory?
It's
Just an abandoned building.
it's kind of it's an abandoned office building. We'll go with actually.
Okay.
It might have at one point been apartments. You're not really sure. They started converting it into something, but then it stopped. There was an infestation of rats. Speaking of which, what's your wits?
2.
Oh, and your investigation. Or awareness, I'm sorry.
Awareness 0.
Okay. And yours was 3?
Yes.
You notice nothing.
I don't
You-
notice anything you said?
Yeah. You, Gil, notice you're not the only person, or the only presence watching Narcissa. You notice it's about yay big, so the size of a small cat, but it's very clearly a rat. And it's just kind of intently, with its little beady eyes, just kind of watching her.
Before I go in the building, I text the Baron real quick.
Mhm.
Just say, I think I found the building, but what did you find?
He texts you back and says, proceed with caution, checking into something.
Got it. Am I able to like skulk around just a little bit, like on the perimeter?
Mhm.
I'm assuming I just,
Yeah, you don't see anything. When you come around the front, you don't hear a phone buzzing.
I did see the little light in the top floor though.
You did see that.
Like the minute I texted.
You didn't just because of where you are.
I'm watching her.
Exactly.
I'm wishing I had a lot of breath. Let's fucking get in there. Fuck me.
I'm an assassin by nature. She goes stealthy first. So I try to just stealth into the building.
Alright. What's your dex?
My dex is 4.
And what is your stealth?
It's 3.
You're stealthy as shit. That is 6 successes. You are stealthy as hell.
So I'm assuming nobody sees me actually walk into the building?
No.
Okay.
Right next to the door.
You do, yes, specifically because you're next to the door.
The door? That door.
You
She's
close the
opening
door.
She's closing the door. I'm putting my foot out.
Okay.
Stop it from closing?
Well, it looks like it's about to close, and he grabs just at the edge.
Oh, just to silence it?
Silence it.
Okay. You notice the door doesn't make sense, doesn't make noise closing.
I turn around.
Okay, the door is slightly ajar.
That's strength against strength.
Are you
I'm-
holding
no,
it or are
I'm
you just
just-
letting it?
No, I'm just reaching out to see if I can feel anything. Like, I'm not going for the door.
Do you have auspex?
Yeah. No, I've got
You
obstacles.
do not feel anything. You don't notice anything. Looks like it's just ajar. Looks like it might have gotten stuck in the hinges or something. I'm not really sure.
I like balloon.
Obfuscate, you automatically avoid it unless you have auspex.
Follow her up.
I go sneakily. Yeah.
I'm not as stealthy as she is. I'm gonna be going at least a door, at least a floor behind, because I'm not that stealthy and she is. I just noticed that.
What?
No, I know the phone flash went off on the 5th floor, but I'm just gonna try to stealthily check each floor,
Okay.
just to see if I get anything like.
It's pretty easy because there's no furniture or anything for anybody to hide behind. Once you hit the 4th floor, though, that's when you see the renovation stuff. So there's tools, a generator, things like that. You see lights.
Generators.
And looking up the stairs, it looks like the 5th floor has already been finished being converted. You notice 3 rats on the 4th floor, just kind of watching you. You do as well. You also notice a rat slightly smaller than the one you saw downstairs, looking at you.
Part of me just wants to charge up in the room, into the room, but I can't do that yet.
It's not like the usual like, oh my god, there's a person there, we need to watch. Oh. It's like
It's like a malicious, like, not even malicious.
not even malicious, but it's like, hey, we got your eye on you.
It's like a very cognizant stare of like, yeah, we know what we're doing.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
Or no.
I just slowly and quietly just close whatever door opens to the 4th floor, and then I slowly and quietly proceed up to the 5th.
Alright, get to the 5th floor.
Falling behind.
There's a hallway. There's some doors. It has apartment numbers on it. 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D, 5E,
No 5F.
and 5F. I had to think of two ABCs for that. Wait, what comes after E? And you get to Mr. Loudpart's house.
Sweet.
Slot opens up. You see very familiar, older gray eyes kind of looking at you, kind of narrow.
Ah, Pennyworth.
Close
How
the
are you?
slot. You hear the door unlatching. Opens the door. Just come in, honored guest.
Much appreciated.
My master has seen fit to have me show you directly to the library, as he is, and I quote, going to town on his hot Egyptian wife. Wear snake Egyptian wife.
I mean, that's what hard if you did it. Follow him.
You want to stress the snake part.
Right. Considered stressed. Yeah. Show me these books.
Shows you upstairs. So he opens these massive double doors, and there's just rows of books everywhere. Like old, there's some old manuscripts, there's old scrolls, you swear.
No, anyway, you'd know anything about Shatan, Dreadwolf, Malik? No?
Not me. Probably not the master either.
No kind of demon-y knowledges.
Though you are scum that is unholy scum that is destined to burn in hell at the behest of God, his great and merciful Lord. I see fit, since he has dubbed you an ally, to point you in the direction of his daughter to find what you're looking for. She can find things when you're looking for them for some reason. She is also an unholy abomination who is destined to burn in hell, but...
Like the god that pays you. Just like the god that pays you. Right?
Yes.
Just clear.
He is also an unholy abomination that will burn in hell. That makes me sadder than the rest of you, though.
As long as you know they pay you.
His wife I don't know about, and that makes me uncomfortable.
No, whatever.
Yes.
Anyway.
Going to go to the chapel now. Pray. Walks off.
He said it was his daughter. Well, I've met her before.
Yeah, she was the 16-year-old ginger child.
The one with the head.
That's right.
This is my boyfriend.
Second last time.
And then that's when you replied with, make a lovely couple.
He did, so she's actually quite fond of you. She likes you.
Likes you.
That's right. That's right. What was her name?
Megan.
Again.
And she's not here.
You haven't seen her. But to be fair, you've only really been in the library.
It's true.
Which is also massive. So you haven't actually looked in the entire library.
Very good.
You see a rotting head kind of poke up from one of the bookcases.
I knew you'd be here.
She kind of pokes up.
Boy, remember me?
Yes.
I was wondering if you could help me with something.
She kind of skips over. What do you need?
Well, your dad's let me search the library, and I need to find information on these three, maybe demons, probably. Shaitan, Matic, and Nurgle.
So Megan takes a moment. She kind of whispers something to her boyfriend's severed head. And then kind of holds his mouth to her ear. And she's got like this crazy high thing going on. Whispers more. And then she just kind of flashes all back and looks. Jacob says you should look over here. She leads you over. Gets up on the ladder. Pulls this old, decrepit book out very carefully. Comes down and sets it on one of the tables super carefully. Can you speak ancient Sumerian? Or read it?
I'm a bit rusty, I'm afraid.
That's okay. I'll read it for you. She opens it up.
That is extraordinary.
That is extraordinary.
So that's going to take her about an hour to find the information you're looking for. Meanwhile, back at you guys. Jumping back and forth here now. So here's these doors in front of you guys.
I'm assuming there's no like windows that are like peepholes on any of them.
Peepholes, yes. But they're the peepholes that go out, not in.
I'm just saying if people can see us walking out. There's nothing on the doors other than like the 1A.
Nope.
So,
So, you're at these doors.
again, there's no discerning factors. They're all exactly the same.
Well, let's take a look here. What's your will?
My
Or
will.
your will, your wisdom?
Wits?
Wits. That.
It's 3.
That one. What's your investigation?
Nothing. I figured it was maybe
You're
like
the right
just,
person to send after this, weren't you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, there's nothing discernible at all.
Can I hear anything through the doors?
Yes.
Is each one just like white noise each, or do I hear anything
Yeah,
specific?
white noisy. Sounds like there's a furnace on, which is interesting since the building's supposed to be abandoned. Or at least not being worked on right now.
And there's basically like 6 doors.
Yes. There are 6 doors.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Yeah.
You went off with skate. So Gil's there.
Because we're here for the same person.
Yeah, I
Alright,
feel
this is how it's gonna go down. This is how it's gonna go down. So
I was gonna
not
say,
I'm
you're
yelling.
shouting, are you?
I almost want to. Man, you're here for Kevin, I think, right?
Oh, I'm assuming you're here for Kevin too?
It's a completely different operation, yes.
I'm pretty sure we're here for the same thing.
Yes, but does yours have anything to do with killing?
Maybe.
Mine doesn't. So can I go first? Because that would make I go first. Then I go see him, talk to him, let him know what's going on, tell him he needs to be in such a place. And then you can kill him. Well, I go by where the door is I saw from above. And look out the street level, look where his keyboard was. Is there like a window I can go out and up? So I'm on the roof.
Wait, you're on the.
I want to
You're on
go
the 5th floor.
5th floor. I want to go. on the
Is
roof.
that the top floor? Or is
Yeah,
there more
5th floor is
The
floors?
the
5th
top
floor is the
floor,
top floor. Yeah, I want the roof.
You want to get to the roof?
I want to see if
There's
I
a-
can do this. Yeah, that's it.
There's stairs leading up at the end of the hallway.
This might be a good vantage point for you up here eventually. So
So you're going up the stairs?
no, I just want to see over there. See if there's an upstairs. See if there was.
There's
what-
at the very least an upstairs. We're
Yeah.
not sure if it leads to the roof, but yes.
something up there.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
What do you
So-
suggest? Should we pick door number 1? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe?
Honestly, he's in one of these rooms, but I don't think he's probably going to come out at a knock on the door due to the fact he's probably hiding.
That's a safe bet.
If I was hiding, I wouldn't want to be found. Since he can't do what we can do, and I just disappear again, to walk behind you, and I want to disappear. Can't do that, and it's probably not as fast as you are. I'm just saying you're probably pretty
That's a
fast.
safe bet.
Right. I might be able to sneak around, you might be able to do it, but let's see out these 4 doors, what do you think he would be living in? We can hit each one of them, but that will alert him if he's in the other ones.
So what do you suggest?
I suggest I get Kevin and you go on your merry way.
How do we find Kevin?
I suggest I get Kevin and you go on your merry way, somewhere else.
That's not gonna happen. So here's my plan.
Okay,
I'm getting anxious.
that's pretty how I do.
I'm about to start bashing the doors down. Unless you have something else.
One way to get him out.
Yeah? I'm listening.
Marco.
Oh,
Shit.
alright, let's try that. You wanna try door number 1?
Let's try door number 1.
I have at it. Hide. Door number
How do you
1.
try door number 1?
Second guessing because I don't have a whole lot of strength.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah.
And he shoves you into the door. As hard as I could. I got a strength of 4. I'm gonna roll that.
Straight the 4, what's your brawl?
My brawl, I do have brawl, and that's a 3.
I was gonna say, I thought you did have brawl.
And that's grapple. That's what I'm good at. I just grapple things and pull them over.
He successfully shoves you into the door. Were you trying to, you said as hard as you were.
Yeah, just
Okay.
boom! Sorry.
What's your strength? It was 4.
Yeah, your strength is just as good as mine.
Mine's a 1.
You
Strength.
take
Yeah.
no damage, but you're not happy.
Did it work?
Did the door open at least?
The door actually drops down. Like,
I'm assuming I'm like super dexterous though, like I don't actually fall. I just
Yeah.
go through the door and the door falls
got
underneath
you.
me.
I got you.
he
Still.
doesn't let you drop.
I don't let you go.
Oh, I thought you just shoved me.
I went like this, shoved you into the door though.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you just like
What's your
pushed.
strength?
It's a 1.
And what's your brawl?
I don't have brawl.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't break his grapple.
I don't think I would have been trying at that point. I would have just been stunned at the fact that he actually had the nerve to push me through a door.
That's fair. Yeah, the door falls down.
Is anybody in there?
Do I see anybody in there?
You see a lot of blood.
But do I see anybody in there?
No.
I think this one's
Finally.
clear.
Let's dump her head down so I can see. This will be good, because when you get to the next door, you'll be even more pissed. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, wait. I mean, you probably do not break his grapple.
My grandpa, I have a grandpa.
This many versus this many.
I take out my pistol
You do not break the grapple, but you
I
have your
take out-
pistol out.
and I just shoot him in the wrist. It's not gonna hurt him. It's just gonna.
I heard it.
I'd have her like a bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
Well, it won't physically like hurt you. I mean,
You
it'll
will make
it'll
noise, though.
You
sting.
don't want to make noise though.
Well, mine's got a silencer on it.
It's okay.
No, it's,
She shoots
she's,
my
she's
hand?
an assassin. She's got a
She shoots
silencer
my
on her
hand.
pistol.
So, as you're pulling it out,
I
you put her through the next door.
Put her through the next door.
That one. Also, you're not like smashing through these doors, you're just kind of like bumping into them and they're just like,
I'm not smashing into
Well,
it.
I'm assuming because it's an abandoned building, they're probably not. Well, no, because the upstairs was refurbished.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your dex?
4,
And what's your firearms?
3.
You shoot him in the wrist.
Does he let go?
We're about to find out.
Okay, stand up.
Okay, what's your stamina?
3.
He does let go. You take 1 bashing.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh shit, I didn't think it was gonna do that. My bad, though.
Oh, that's right.
That's
It's
alright.
a gunshot!
Yeah, but he's a vampire.
Bashing damage.
Bashing damage.
Guns deal bashing damage to vampires. He doesn't have fortitude.
I'll for
No, my bad.
No, you might have it, I don't. Alright, wait, screw, we won't play that game then. Why did you... I hate
Little
it.
bruise.
You're lucky that's all I did.
Alright, the good thing that they came for. Let's go to the third door. Let's see if there's anybody in there. Because by now they're coming, they're all coming. If they're in the 5th one, he's probably crapping brakes. Trying to figure out what's going on. Nobody comes out for the noise?
No.
No? Alright, we go to
Do
the
we
third
hear
one.
anything particular, like skittering of footsteps or a
Nope.
fumble or?
Nope.
We don't hear anybody hitting a bong or anything like that.
Nope.
I go to the third door, and I open it my way.
You just kind of like, it falls open. Same as the other ones.
All blood?
Hmm?
Blood?
I just
This
out of
one has
curiosity-
meaty bits in it.
Just out of curiosity, while he's knocking down the third door, I just try the handle of the 4th to see if it's unlocked.
It's locked, but the door falls open.
Is there anyone inside?
This one also has blood
And meat bits.
and meaty bits.
And no other bodies.
Nope. No bones, just meaty bits.
Well, that's odd.
Well, there's only 2 more.
Alright, you check the last one, I'll check the 5th one. There's one right over, and you check the last one.
This one, the 6th one, I'm a little bit more stealthy when I do it. Like I try to like stand off to the side and push it down.
Okay.
I'm just going through the beat.
I've already got my pistol out at the ready too, by the way.
Alright.
Cool. So you guys push the door open.
My side, my door first, and then hers.
Meaty bits, blood. Meaty bits, blood.
In the 6th door?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what the fuck, Gil?
What's that? What do you mean?
Who's that from, by the way?
The prince. Or not the prince, the Anarch Baron.
The
Yours
Baron.
is from the Baron.
Did Gil get one too?
No, it doesn't look like it.
I just grabbed Gil right back, sure, like, we gotta go now.
Two massive rats, dog-sized, block the stairs.
Alright, kicking in some dog. I'm gonna go fighting. You shoot it, I'll kill it.
Roll initiative.
What is initiative?
Yeah, what's an
With
initiative?
composure.
What's composure?
Yep.
6.
I only got 3. You're going faster than I am.
I pull up the assault rifle from my back, by the way.
Well done.
No, I'm just letting you know.
So you're stricken to the ground by rat dogs.
Gil, you're going first, followed by Narcissa, followed by the 2 rats.
How the hell did I go first? I don't know, wits and composure are 3.
You got more successes.
Alright, crouching really low, skimming towards the ground, giving a look to where the beady
Doing
eyes
the little
are.
rat thing.
We're rats together. Then I'm just gonna kick it up and chuck it the rest of the way down the stairs.
Okay, roll.
I like me, you know. That's all you.
Strength was 4, brawl was 3.
Yeah, strength is 4, brawl is 3.
Okay. Now his turn. He jumps out of the way.
I'm assuming we're still in the hallway. I try to back up into one of the rooms and use the door as like a barrier.
Okay.
Can I use my crafting for that, or is it just, do I just do it automatically?
I mean, the doors are all on
The floor?
Yeah.
I just kind of prop it up against like the frame of the door, so
Okay.
it's just kind of like, and then I just go to shoot one of the rats.
the. Okay.
4 and 3.
You hit. You're using the rifle.
Yeah, the assault rifle.
Okay.
The one that dear old Cindy gave me. With the grenade launcher attached to it. Should things go awry. Probably don't want to set that off in a
Kinda does that,
crumbling
like,
building though.
rat yell. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's like louder, more guttural. Yeah. Rat's turn. They're moving as a team. Going after you because you grabbed at it. They're biting you.
That's what rats do. They make that
You
sound.
take one back. So that bites your foot.
Fuckers.
Done rolling for you people. Takes away from the action. I go, go! Wait!
So I'm like,
Wait a minute. Okay. Now that we got that out of there. So, the rat bit you, which brings it actually back to you.
Alright, they're smaller, larger than rats,
Dog sized, yeah.
dog size.
Not quite Freya sized.
like a eagle maybe?
Bigger than that.
I tried.
Dash it out.
Dash it on me.
Oh,
More like a, kind of like a husky.
feral. Dash it out.
Yeah,
Small husky.
typical canine.
Yeah.
Alright. Sit. They're tradable. Didn't when I try to kick it down the stairs or throw it down the stairs. I'll try to grapple it this time. Like
Okay.
actually hang on to it and like fight with it and grapple.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Use it as a body shield against the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, roll your strength and brawl. A success is 6. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 3. 2 successes.
2 successes.
3.
Oh, 3 successes?
Yeah, 0, 0, and 9.
2 zeros?
Two
So that's
zeros.
4 successes right there.
What?
When you have 2 10s, they count as 4 successes. If you only have 1 10, it counts as 1 success. So you actually have 5 successes.
3 times.
5
And it's-
successes.
It's like
Need
an
double.
automatic win. I've been.
So, no, you have it grappled.
Now we're gonna go for a fight now. Him and I are gonna go. I'm gonna pound against the wall, pound against the ground, pound against the ceiling, grapple it, throw it around.
Give me a strength roll.
Just 4. Just gonna play around with this rat, show him his boss. 8, 2 successes.
I'm assuming you went for the one that didn't get shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Which brings it to you.
I'm gonna try to shoot again.
Roll.
6 and up.
6 and up is a success, yes.
I got 4.
4 successes, you hit.
Sweet. How much do I do for damage?
Roll your dex. For now.
2 10s, 2 and a 5.
2 10s, 2 and a 5. So that's 4 successes. Okay. That's 4. Oh, okay, cool. It's dead. You shoot it again with the assault rifle and its little head explodes. Pull it in, Randy.
I'm gonna put this.
Suck it, rat.
I'm gonna put it to sleep.
Put it to sleep.
Sleeper. I'm a sleeper hold. It's grapple move.
Give it the bear hug, Gil.
Thanks,
It breaks your
Sizzle.
grapple.
Ah, Jesus.
I'll shoot it in its face, don't worry.
Well, shoot it now then. It's a leaf.
Gotta wait my
It's your
turn.
turn.
Oh, alright, well, I'm gonna try to re-grapple it.
Okay.
That takes me back.
Ooh.
Revolutionary War.
4.
4?
4.
Do not grapple it.
Shit.
A very slippery rat.
Ew.
It's a seal.
You slippery, slimy, dirty dog, you.
Dirty boy.
Whose turn?
Let's see. Yours.
I go to shoot it again?
Okay.
That is not good.
Hmm.
I got 1. Oh no, 2 successes. I thought that was a 1 for a minute.
2 successes? You hit it. Roll. What is it, dex?
Yeah.
Roll your dex.
2 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 successes.
5 successes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you hit it. Roll your dex.
All 4 successes.
Yup, it's dead. Its little brain is all over the stuff.
Now, stealthily as we possibly can,
Yes.
get the hell out of here.
Give me a wits roll.
Sure. Gotcha. 2 successes.
You remember that big rat outside looked directly at you. Or no, the one at the 4th floor looked directly at you while you were obfuscated.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm
Just
quite
making
aware
sure
of
you
that.
remember that.
Hey Gil, before we leave, do you remember how close the building next to us was?
Ooh.
Sort of.
Within jumping distance?
Well, then jump it isn't
They
it?
did change combat. Okay.
No, no, just, yeah, there's the next door. I'm not sure how far away from it is. Is it?
When I was looking around, did I happen to notice how far away the building next to this was?
Pretty far away.
Pretty far
They
away.
cleared the area for construction, so. Yup.
Alright, I tried to sneak down using stealth.
Roll. Meanwhile, while you two are resolving those rolls, roll your stealth.
Well, my stealth?
It's dex stealth, right?
Dex and stealth, yep. Roll your dex and stealth. Meanwhile, back in Mr. Loudbard's library, Megan has found the information you're looking for. It says here that Nurgle and Shaitan were the same person.
Wait.
He's known now as Nurgle called Shaitan. He was a Bali.
Polly.
He was one of the first Balis. There were 3 of them. Moloch was the other one. Nobody knows who the third was.
So 2 of them the same person, so that's just one.
Mm-hmm.
Madak.
Moloch.
Moloch. That's me, yes. Moloch was the second one, and no one knows the third.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it says.
Well, it says that the third one had a twin brother. And that he was a Malkavian. And that's why his brother never got found out. But they're the progenitors of the Bali bloodline of vampires.
Well, I appreciate your help. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do with that information.
I can tell you who their antediluvian was.
Who's that?
It was Salat,
Yeah.
the one who made the salubri. And then he took over Tremir's body. Because Tremir tried to eat him.
So he's the antediluvian of the Bali.
And the Tremir. And the salubri.
And the salubri.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. The third one might have been Salat's son, too.
And his brother was a Malkavian.
Mm-hmm.
His twin brother.
Mm-hmm. So they were both Salat's sons.
Right.
Says something about 2 become 1, but I don't know what that means.
Well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they're created. Well, anyway, thanks for your help. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You and the lovely man. If you. I guess I'll be on my way.
If you need more information on this stuff, you should talk to Arturo. I saw him when I was talking to my boyfriend.
Really? Wow. Maybe I should give
3
him a
eyes.
call. Oh, true. There's 3 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
He's got one right here.
Well, don't tell too many people.
No.
But thank you. Again,
You're welcome.
I think I can give him a call.
Are you in the mood for this? Arturo's Curio Emporium. This is Arturo speaking, of course. How may Arturo assist you?
Oh, Arturo, you 3-eyed bloke.
Madak, wait, what did you say about 3 eyes?
Yeah.
Arturo does have 3 eyes.
No.
I use them to scare the new blood.
Good. Fucking new bloods. Anyway, I was told you might be able to help me out with some information.
Oh, yes, swing by the curio shop. You'll find it next door.
Well, that is convenient.
Yeah,
See
the
you soon.
curio shop goes where it needs to.
Alright. Well, I'll see you in a minute.
So you walk outside the manor. So you look one way, and there's no buildings, because Mr. Lastbart demolished all of them. You look the other way, there's no buildings, because Mr. Lastbart demolished all of them. There is no next door. As you look back the other way, there's a building.
That's gotta be it.
2 buildings, to be exact. Both of them are closed down. Then there's an alleyway that goes in between them.
Put on the alleyway.
There's a door at the end of the alleyway that says Arturo's Magnificent Curio Shop.
Perfect.
Also says mind your step.
Open the door.
Light goes down like that.
No comment.
I love Arturo. This is actually the first time you've been in Arturo's Curio Shop before. Usually when you guys do dealings, you meet somewhere. But like, this is the first time you've been in his store. And like, when you get in, it doesn't seem like it'd be all that big. It's kind of like the TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. And there's just lines of merchandise, shelves, everything. There's stairs that go up. When you get to the stairs and kind of look up, it's like a tower that just keeps going up.
It's pretty roomy in here.
This woman walks from the back, walks up to the counter. She's got somewhat short hair. It's about cut to here. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here to see Arturo.
You're the one who said he'd be back, or would be back, or would be here. Yeah, rearranging some of the artifacts. It muddles the brain sometimes. Billy's supposed to do it. Not the real Billy, the other Billy, but he died again. We get a new Billy every week.
That sounds convenient.
Ah, my friend, you're here! Arturo walks from behind the curtains. Stab Abigail, be a dear, and go continue doing that until we get a new Billy. Don't worry about cleaning it up. I'll get actual Billy to clean up old Billy. As he says that, you see behind him this guy in like a full gimp outfit walks by with a mop.
Oh my god.
That must be Billy.
Yes, that is actual Billy. He is not expendable, whereas new Billies are.
Right.
Yeah. One died in a chimney. Another one died being baked.
Silly new Billies.
This one died because he looked where Arturo told him not to. Never look into the Ark of the Covenant.
Noted.
I think he's never seen Indiana Jones.
Well,
So, what can Arturo help you with?
I went to see Mr. Shaman today.
Who is Mr. Shamans?
Don't know, I shouldn't say. But he had me looking into these three names. Mr. Shaman at this point, so I have to keep saying it.
And it narrows his eyes slightly. Why are you looking for them?
Well, because I was told to look them up.
Fair enough.
No, I went
He
to
relaxes visibly.
Mr.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Lasbar's library.
Mr. Lasbart has tombs on them, does he?
Yeah. Turns out he
Sneaky
did.
bastard.
His daughter found them for me and translated Old Sumerian to read me a book. He says, she told me a bit about them. Said if I needed more information on them, I should talk to you.
Between you and Arturo, she's a creepy girl. Really creepy.
Yeah,
But, very nice.
She's nice.
Arturo gave her a salve so the head would stop smelling so bad and rotting. But, at any rate, Arturo can tell you all about Nurgle called Shaitan and Moloch. Arturo would know. He's a Salubri after all.
Right.
Technically I'm known as a Wujiao, which is an offshoot of a bloodline. It gets very convoluted.
See that.
So, what exactly are you looking for with them?
She told me they were, two of them were one person. One was the other, and that there was actually a third person that no one knows about.
The third.
But then it had a twin brother that was a Malkavian.
Yes.
And that the antediluvian was also that for you and
It's
Tremere
Tremere,
tried to
the-
eat him and didn't work.
Yes. Yes, Tremere was a fool to think he could devour the dragon.
The dragon.
Gentle Saulat the dragon. He goes by many names. He is powerful. Possibly one of the most powerful antediluvians.
He is for multiple things, I assume so.
Clearly more powerful than Ravnos, because, Ravnos is dead.
That is good to know.
Arturo knows these things. Well, here's what Arturo can tell you about Moloch. Moloch was a fool. Moloch was powerful, was level-headed and intelligent, but Moloch fell in love, as fools do. Don't tell Abigail, Arturo said that. So, Moloch and his lover, I forget who it was. It was a bruja, I think. At any rate, they bloodbound themselves, and this bruja went into battle and died, so Moloch frenzied and ran into the middle of the battle and died. The moral of this story is do not bloodbound yourself to them.
Right.
Yes.
I don't think that's much of a problem for me.
Yes, probably not. As for Nurgle called Shaitan, he has been eliminated, Toro thinks, 2-3 times. The first was when he was called Nurgle, then he came back as somebody disguised and called Shaitan, then they found out he was Nurgle called Shaitan, and then Moloch put an end to him. I think. Yes, it was Moloch alongside the Assimites and the Tremere, I believe. Yes.
And then he died.
And then he died, yes. The only one left, supposedly, is the third. But last I had heard a rumor that a very strange Malkavian who kept switching, who was controlling his body with his own twin brother. Apparently he ate his brother. And he was soul-sharded. But he was soul-sharded to a point they kept switching in the same body. His brother willingly let him devour him, of course, so that they could share a body. Last Arturo heard, Giovanni had him. But no one knows where the Giovanni are.
Well,
Yes.
there's a lot of great stories, dude. I don't know why you'd want me to know this information.
Could be a warning, I suppose. That is what happens to vampires who seek out demonic influence. You see, the Bali, they are influenced by demons, demon blood or something. No one's really sure what. Either way, they're demonic version of vampires. They're the kindred boogeymen. Why, Arturo's own sire used to tell him bedtime warning tales about the Bali. That's what happens when you reach too far for power. I mean, the Bali are literally hated and hunted by almost every other clan. Arturo's dealt with a Bali or two in his life. They're not bad people. Some of them. It depends on which bloodline of the Bali they're from. Which of the three.
How would you know?
Usually they know. If they came from Nurgle, usually there's a lot of bugs and rats and ugly things involved. And it gets real bad. Real bad. Like all of them kind of attract pestilence, if you will. But not like that. Not like the ones on Nurgle. The Moloch ones, they're kind of demonic warriors, I would say. I don't really know, to be honest. And, this is one thing Arturo is not necessarily an expert
Oh, still a lot more than I knew before. Thanks.
in. Yeah, of course.
What is this place anyway?
This is the shop
See,
Arturo is always talking about.
well, it's a dangerous step.
Yes. Yes, don't fall when you walk in.
So it's a good sign.
Used to be steps there. Billy. Poor Billy.
Fucking Billy.
Yeah, it turns out the artifacts, the steps were an artifact that Arturo was unaware that had made their way in here, and they ate Billy.
Ah,
Yes, and that's why there's no steps there.
that is good.
Yes, they're in the basement. Chained up. Chained up.
It's just like 2 steps.
Yeah, literally just
Basement.
up in chains.
What the fuck?
There are clocks on the wall. There's also that cupcake on the wall, but Arturo's not sure why there is a cupcake on the wall. It makes Arturo very angry, though.
I don't think I want to find out. Steps can eat you here.
Yes.
Alright, well, I have quite a bit of work to do, so I suppose I should get back to that. But thanks again.
You're welcome. If you are dealing with a demon and you are dealing with somebody who wants you to know about the Bali, did you want Arturo to give you something to help protect you from any bad juju plans it might have for you?
Yes.
Excellent. He reaches down and he pulls out this, it looks like obsidian, but it's a cross. Arturo has these for you.
Why is that a cross?
I don't know. It's to protect against demons. Why wouldn't it be a cross? I have a Star of David if you would prefer that.
Remember when you said not all bodies were bad people?
Yes. Oh. Arturo's apologies. In that case... Kind of rummages around. And he hands you this, it looks like a necklace. It's got a crystal vial. The vial's filled with blood and he hands it to you. There's no, it doesn't look like there's any way to get into the crystal vial. It's just crystal.
Nice name.
Wear that on you. That has, supposedly, it has some of the third's blood in it. Supposedly. It protects you from demonic curses, influences, things like that. Keep it close. Do not go down the same path as your brethren. Are you trying to get your soul back from the demon?
That is a step now that I know as of today that I don't have it. It's mine and I want it.
Arturo loves that about you, Maddox. Tell you what, when you get to that step, Arturo will help. As will Narcissa and Gil.
Appreciate it.
Without Arturo telling them what you are, of course. It's your business, not Arturo's.
Appreciate that.
Of course.
I just want to fight a demon anyway. It sounds
Um,
not an easy time.
You could actually ask our old friend Mr. Losbard. He fought one. And beat it, apparently. He also killed a Bali.
I mean, quite positive he knows exactly what I am, so...
Probably not. He's probably just bluffing. You see, Mr. Losbard, he has had multiple people tell him they are one clan when they happen to be another. There was my favorite was the Gangrel Mystic. It was a Toreador. Yes. The other one was a Toreador, but it was actually a Bali. Yes. Yes, that is. Then there was the Toreador that was an Infernalist. If you notice a hate of Toreador, that is why he has a hate of Toreador. Yes.
I'll fuck him.
Bali, he might try to strike you.
Okay. Well,
Mr. Losbard is stronger than most Malkavians.
I imagine
He does.
so when you told me he'd be a demon.
He punched it to death. Literally beat a demon back to hell.
He is a
And it
crazy
took one of his
person.
friends when it went. Or so the story goes.
He is a crazy bastard.
He's very fucking crazy. he had to work his way up to the rank of primogen. Yes, about 5-10 years ago. Something like that.
We're gonna have to have a rock with 100 souls in it, by chance.
I mean, I have a rock that supposedly has an old spirit in it. Arturo uses it to prop the door open on nice days.
Thanks.
You're welcome. If I come across anything, you'll be the first, Arturo, let's know.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Well, so I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Billy, did you finish cleaning up, Billy? Walks into the back. You're like, why do you even wear that gimp suit?
It wasn't mandatory.
It wasn't mandatory.
So you head out?
Yeah.
And you step up the massive
Yeah. Tripping.
close the door, walk out of the alleyway, and as you turn, both buildings are gone.
Alright.
Interesting.
Let's see what's up with Jason.
Hey, boss, what do you need?
I was just seeing how anything was going over there.
It's going swimmingly. I got some guys working on the basement. It's going great. We got some guys in cages here. They're all hooked up to some medical equipment. I don't know what any of it does.
Perfect.
Kendrick seems to know, so,
How many things you got there?
15?
Alright,
We're getting more.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're processing some, like 10 others now. They just came from the freaking homeless shelter.
Perfect. Alright. I'll try and send a few more over.
Alright, sounds good. I'll be ready for him.
Thanks. You up to good work. Oh.
As you get off the phone, and, you're looking down because you hang it up and put it in your pocket. You notice a rat looking at you.
Bugger off.
Stares at you with its beady eyes. Kind of turns and runs off in the direction of an abandoned building where they were doing some construction.
So I feel like this rat is suspicious.
Yeah. It's a big fucking rat. Dog sized. Well, this one's cat sized. Like Rashi cat sized.
And
Bad boy.
I'm gonna follow this rat.
Okay. It stops periodically to like make sure you're following it and leads you over. This one is in pretty good condition. He's got all his fur. He's almost cute.
Almost.
Almost.
Keyword.
I don't know if your character thinks rats are cute.
I've seen him since I was born.
So, maybe.
Maybe.
They're
These
not
giant
giants.
rats take me back.
Same. Mutant rats.
Yeah.
So,
Eating rats and dealing with disease and plague.
it stops before it gets really close to the building. It kind of looks at you, looks at the building, looks back at you, looks at the building. You notice a lot of rats like scurrying around the building, and all of them look like they have mange. Not this one though.
Are you gonna just tell me what's up here, rat?
Kind of looks at you, looks at the building, kind of waits for a minute.
Alright, well I guess all the dirty rats are outside, right? So, yeah, sure. Fuck me. Alright.
Kind of like, you know how Rashi does this thing where he like tries to get on your shoulder and shit. It's kind of like doing that.
Oh.
Are you fucking serious? You're still a rat. You know? Blind you, cuz, whatever.
So he gets up on your shoulder and kind of sits there.
Poor little rat just wants to go.
You're right, rat. Lead the way. As I'm walking in the building with a rat on my shoulder.
The other rats
I mean-
avoid it. And you.
Good.
Specifically, they're avoiding you, and you know why. So
Oh.
you get in there, and just as you get in there, you see Narcissa and Gil come tumbling down the steps to the first floor.
Hey yo, I
Why
got
am I not
7
surprised?
successes on my
that
stealth.
That's why you got out
seems-
without another fight.
No.
What in the fuck are you doing?
It was more of the step broken, you guys.
I am here to ascertain somebody.
I'm getting pissed off is what I'm doing here. Let's get out of this godforsaken
You
building.
both noticed the rat on his shoulder.
Oh,
What is that thing doing here?
probably
It led me to you.
Why does it look so much cleaner than all these other mangy ass rats?
Gil's literally still holding a slumped rat body in his hand. It looks like it has mange. It's dog-sized.
Yeah,
And
those,
the rat on your shoulder hisses at it.
I like that rat. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright. Well,
I have to do
Who's in
something
here?
really quick.
Oh,
I have to ascertain somebody. To get somebody.
buddy, you need to get somebody.
I
Gil,
was
I don't think,
asked to get somebody.
Gil, I don't think there's anybody in this building.
Right?
You gonna ask the rat?
I am asking the rat. It's my rat now.
Alright.
Right.
Ask
Show me the way.
Tell us where Kevin is.
Jesus Christ, the phone rats up in the building found me on people. No.
Yeah, he clearly knows his shit. Like, tell us where Kevin is, Rat.
Is there anybody up? There's nobody else up there. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got a text, Gil, that we were set up.
Hang on a second. Hang on a second really quick. I might have got some. How do you use these things again? push
I
a
just
button
keep
and
pushing
then
buttons until
just
something pops up.
Push. That's not the right button.
Are you standing like next to him?
Well, they've fallen downstairs in front of me, so yes.
Rat kind of like reaches over and messes with his phone with its
Oh
little
my god,
finger.
the door.
Ah! Stop pushing the button, right?
He's helping.
Oh, he's helping alright. I just went to transferring it. Didn't even know I had it on my phone.
What? Transferring?
That's get going. I understand exactly what's going on now. I think I'm on the same boat as you. And you. We need
I'm
to...
not in the same boat. I have no idea why you're here or why I'm here. I do know why you're here, but I don't know why I'm here.
You were led here.
Oh,
We need to leave. Like, host haste.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
I got set up. Something's going
Rat,
on.
am I supposed to be here? So you sent me to get these guys.
Kind of shakes his head.
So the rat is confirmed that I'm here to pick up.
You're our getaway car? Getaway...
I know how to use a phone. I can call Uber.
So as you guys are walking out the building, because I assume you're not staying in this building,
No,
so you've
we
been getting
don't.
attacked by dog-sized.
Yeah, no,
Rat.
that's why I was trying to get out. I was like, oh, hang on a second, we're looking for something. Like, we need to get out.
So you guys get out, and as you're walking away, as you
I
look back at the
changed my shirt
building,
again.
as you look at the
So-
building, every single window has like 3 dog-sized rats in it, just staring all of you down. Your rat's kind of
Piss on the
shaking.
building.
Huh?
I piss on the building.
Yeah, I just flip it off, too, just like, fuck you.
I always get it. Screw that. I'm going back to the prince. And that's where I'm going.
Okay, so Gil disappears.
Before I go, I come back out in the corner, like, he's nowhere to be found, and you see him across the street, over where the light goes, it's underneath the light. I'm heading back to the person that sent me out to let me know what's going on. So I suggest you do the same. Thank you very much for your support and helpful. I appreciate your assistance trying to get us out of this building. But I
Oh,
have-
forget that door thing, Gil. Just remember that.
Me, thank the rat.
I don't know what the rat's name is.
Rat.
Rat.
That's the rat's name now.
Hi, Rat.
Guess
It's
what?
Rat.
They liked me so much they called me Rat.
Oh.
That was my real name. And I was like,
Sure.
so I'm going.
So you head back to the prince.
That's
Where
where
are
I'm
you,
at.
what are you two doing?
I'm gonna call the Baron real quick. Just
Okay.
call him up on the phone.
Did you get out of there?
Yes.
Thank God. We were set up.
Yeah, clearly. By who?
What'd you get? Did you get attacked? Did you? What happened?
Yeah, by rats.
Rats.
Yeah. And, ironically, after getting a text from a certain somebody. By the name of Grunge.
No, it wouldn't be Grunge. Grunge doesn't use rats.
Yeah, you never know.
Nah, that's not his forte.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
I'll talk to him. I'll find out.
yeah.
Wait, why? What did you do to piss Grunge off?
Nothing. Any other information about this building that you found?
Well, everyone who goes to work on it mysteriously disappears. Apparently there was no Kevin, it was a made-up name.
Shocker.
Yep, there was somebody by the name of Kevin who was frequenting that bar, but he certainly didn't live there, or he didn't. Then he did go there, and nobody's seen him since he went to the building a couple hours ago.
So he did, in fact, go into that building?
He did, in fact, go into that building. However, there is no Masquerade breach, there is no blog, no news, nothing. Somebody wanted us to send agents after this person.
Where'd you get this information about a Masquerade breach?
It came up the line. Word of mouth from different kindred, how we usually get our information.
Well, if you hear anything, just let me know.
Yeah, well,
Alright, bye. Well.
I'm headed straight there.
I kind of want to burn the building down.
I have a grenade launcher. I was going to do that next.
Okay.
I wanted to talk to the Baron first.
I hope you guys are ready to get out of there fast.
Well, it's a grenade. I'm assuming we're gonna get some
Cool guys don't like explosions, right?
like I'm not just gonna go point blank shoot it. I'm assuming it's got distance on it.
Yeah.
Medic, I suggest you back up a little bit.
I'm already walking away.
We get a good, yeah. We
Walk away.
We get some good distance before I shoot it off, and then just kind of hightail it.
You see the rats on the inside kind of like turn and go to scurry, and then there's explosions on the bottom floor, and it travels to the second floor. Things are exploding in there. You're not sure what was stored in there, but things are exploding.
Good.
And the building is now coming down.
A lot of rats scurrying out as fast as they can, assuming.
Suspiciously, no.
Son of a bitch, they're not subtle.
You're like
It's an
about
old-
to go into the prince's office, you're just like,
Boom! Boom! Boom!
you like see the explosion
Yeah.
from one of the windows in the hallway, just like, oh god. You know he's
Yeah.
probably not going to be happy about that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna talk to him.
Hey, you were already in his office when it exploded,
I was
so.
on the outside looking at the Jared's wonderful explosion
No. Sorry, Gil.
before I had to go in. So knocking on
You
door.
guys, where you guys going?
I guess we're just gonna go back to the Barrens, just to report
Yeah,
back.
back to
Like an
Barrens.
official report back. So it's a little bit more private.
Go for a sub.
Go for a sub.
Go for a sub.
Yeah, go feed your new rat.
He's a new rat.
He's hungry.
Walk into the sub shop, I need one sub. They're just looking at the rat. It's
You're
like,
talking
oh my
to it
god!
You're just talking to the rat like you like salami or like I think
He
he
wants
wants
that.
I think he wants
Capicola.
turkey.
Capicola.
Yeah, cheese. Oh, you definitely loaded up with cheese. Extra cheese? Dude, what am I made of money? No, just a normal amount of cheese.
Rat protesting on his shoulder.
I'm just gonna say that this happens because yeah, why not?
Why not?
Okay.
If I have any questions, I put my gun on the counter.
Yes. He goes and asks a question. You do that, he just starts making the sub.
Sir, you can't have a rat
Yes,
here.
sir.
Oh, no.
So you get your rat a sub, and he enjoys the sub.
Good. Well, I mean, I don't know. I gotta do something with this rat now.
Maybe ask the rat what to do.
You don't have animalism, do you?
No.
If only you knew someone who had animalism.
Oops.
Oops.
Oh, wait,
Gangrel
wow.
have animalism,
Oh yeah.
like the Anarch Baron. Nosferatu have animalism.
I could take a trip downstairs.
Alright.
There you go.
I have Grunge's phone number.
You do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Friends right here now.
You call Grunge?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, mate.
Maddock, how's it going?
Not bad. I just had a kind of a weird experience. I wondered if maybe you could make some sense of it for me.
Sure.
Alright, so coming out of Arturo's shop, right?
Yeah.
Naturally, the place just disappears the fuck behind me.
Okay.
So I'm out there
Just don't know how it happened.
in the fucking field by myself,
Sounds
living
right so
peacefully
far.
near Lasbuds, and then there's just this fucking rat. And
Okay.
it's just sitting there staring at me. It's trying to like to follow it, seemed it's like a size of a cat. So I'm like,
Half-sized rat.
yeah, and it seemed like kind of smart for rats. So I'm like, alright, fuck it, I got nothing to do. I guess I'll follow this rat.
We're not in New York.
So
Not
now
in
I
the city, anyway.
right. So now I follow the rat, and you know, wouldn't you guess? I come to some nasty building with all these nasty fucking rats all the fuck over the place outside the building.
What kind of nasty rats?
Mangy. Right. But then these two, my counterpart people here, the little group there, they come stumbling, falling down the stairs. One of them is carrying a dog-sized mangy rat. And then the small rat is now on my shoulder, hisses at it.
Oh.
And we get out of the fucking building, and they're in every window staring at us. So we got the lady here, and she blows it up. But none of them come out. Now I bought the rat a sub, so what's up? What's going on? What's all that about? They said they were set up.
Yeah, that's that setup I heard. Both the Anarchs and the Cam fell for it, right?
Yeah, it seems that way.
That's kind of hilarious.
I think so, but
Let's see.
Who's the good rat on my shoulder? What's he about?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
Maybe should I put the rat on the phone?
I'll just put the rat on the phone. Yeah,
I'm gonna put the rat on the phone. That's fucking crazy.
Say, put the rat on the phone. You hear him talking to it. And the rat's like squeaking and stuff in return. And the rat pushes the phone back towards you.
Right.
Alright, well, his
Right,
name's
right.
Rat, so you got that right.
Fucking anyway.
He's a failed experiment, you could say it sounds like. Was bloodbound to someone recently, but that person's dead now. He was a pet, if you will. A ghoul pet.
Alright.
Yeah, very smart for a rat.
Yeah, I kinda like him.
Yeah, sounds like these swarms of rats killed his master, too.
Really?
Yeah. That Kevin guy you guys were after? Yeah, I bet he's dead. His rat's owner? Dead. Guy by the name of Jim. Local gangrel.
That was the rat son.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
As for, yeah, those rats. Haven't heard of that in a long time in this city.
when did you hear about that?
Oh, a long time ago. There was this gangrel tried to take power. Take power from the Cam back when the Anarchs and the Cam had that alliance. Or, not alliance, a ceasefire.
Alright.
Called himself the Rat King.
Wow.
Killed a lot of kindred. We thought we killed him during the blood hunt. Interesting, because I was there for that. I'll have to look into this and give you a call back. Probably
Please do.
tomorrow night.
I'm very interested.
Yeah, I'll keep you up to date.
Alright, I'll appreciate it.
Yeah, hold on to that rat, by the way.
Oh yeah, you'll stay at the house.
Yeah. Give him some of your blood. Bond him to you. Like beef him up a bit more.
Works for me.
Alright.
Alright.
So you get to the prince's office. I assume you're going back to your place.
Yeah, I'm a rat.
Look what I got.
So
Cam,
you
what
get
I
there, there's still
Got what I
construction
do.
going on, but they halt it when you get home because they know the sun's starting to come up.
Hey Jason, look what I got.
Yeah. This is like, hey, look at that, you got yourself a little rat there, boss.
Yeah.
Little. Figure
Yeah.
it's a big rat.
Now, Jason, you gotta make sure everybody's aware. No one is to touch this rat.
Oh, you got it, boss.
Like-
It's the rat!
Now, rat, if I'm not around, you come and talk to Jason.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Alright.
Got some cheese in the storeroom. You want some cheese while the boss is sleeping? The rat follows him.
Oh my
Alright, cool. Let's go eat some cheese. I like cheese.
Aw.
We'll see if he takes a little bit of his blood here.
No, he does. He immediately lives it all.
Alright,
It was
whatever.
clearly like right at the end of his month where he was like starting to Jones for it. He probably found you out of desperation.
Worked out for me. I'm a rat.
See
I
if he's
was
a
the
rat.
fucking rat king.
And you go to
sorry.
bed for the morning or the day, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. You get to the prince's office.
It's after the door opens after
Yeah.
before the second my hit
Yeah.
hits. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the sheriff.
Oh, hi. I'm here to see the prince.
He gestures you in.
Right on.
See the prince just kind of sitting at his desk. He doesn't look happy. He's staring right at you as you walk in. Well,
Where do I begin?
they blew up a building in my domain.
Right. That's happened.
I assume there was nothing you could have done to prevent that.
The person that pulled the trigger on that was probably
That's his camera.
not
Yeah, it's camera.
there on our side, per se.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say an anarchist, not on our side.
Gotcha. I assume it's the one that the anarchs sent because we both fell for the same stupid trap. How long have you been in Rochester?
How long?
Well, you see, Mr. Ramirez, at one point there was a kindred, a gangrel, by the moniker of the Rat King. And he killed a lot of kindred trying to take power. And I have a lot of reports of kindred dying to rats. This is why grunge hates rats.
Okay. Oh, I came to get said person that wasn't there.
Yes. No, that person never breached the Masquerade.
At least that name.
Yeah. So, at least that's a thing. But it was a trap.
I do have a question that's really not on this topic, so let me know when we go on another topic and I'll bring that up.
Okay. I mean, that's all I have to say on this topic at this point. You were set up, you did well to survive, and you did good to report back. I'll remember that loyalty.
I remember also doing what I needed to do, so I questioned, do you know how I can get in touch with the Jameer?
The other one I wanted you to find. I mean, I would start at Kodak. I'll keep my ears to the ground.
You know when I started there, because last time I was there, it was 15 minutes I had to wait for that car.
You guys like to make people wait while he's doing his experiments.
So, this Thaddeus,
Yes.
she marked alive, particularly.
Yes, he should be anyway. His ghouls haven't reported his death, so I assume he's alive.
Alright, I'll see where he is, where I can find him.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez. I've given my resources to Mr. Lasbar. He is going to begin looking as soon as you give him the details.
Alright, I'll call Mr. Lonsburn and set up a time.
Excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I walk out,
Sheriff lets you out.
after that, then there's a he doesn't have to exhale,
Mm-hmm.
but Gil does.
Yeah. I assume you head back to your underpass?
Yeah, I gotta figure out where I'm headed out tonight. I'm not sure where I'm sleeping.
Just kind of like wander around
Wander
until you find a
around
place. You're like, this is a good place.
It's a good place right about here. Yeah, that's what I'm at.
Alright. You get to the inner. You're ushered in immediately. Narcissa, I'm glad to see you're okay.
Yeah, all things considered.
Yes.
So, clearly both sides were set up,
Yes.
and I want to know who the fuck did it.
That's a
Because
good
I'm
question.
pissed off.
Well, I talked to Grunge,
Mm-hmm.
and it sounds like this person may have been a ghoul that we sent you after, who we were unaware of, because we're unaware of their master. It sounds like they set it up to make it seem like they broke the Masquerade. They let the right people know, like, oh my god, I saw this thing. You know? And it sounds like that's where it came from. So, we're looking into it. Grunge told me to ask you about rats. And he cackled.
Yes. I'll be happy if I never see another rat. Well, minus one exception in my life. But yeah, no, there were rats. All shapes and sizes.
Dog-sized.
Dog-sized.
Then he is back.
Don't worry, 2 of them are dead.
Good.
Dead.
Good.
Like, missing heads, dead.
We need to move very carefully over the next few nights. We need to ensure that we cover our tracks. We need to make sure we're not followed, and we need to make sure rats don't get into our havens. Rats can move during the day.
Hypothetically,
Yes.
if that old abandoned building had fallen in on itself just because of how old it was,
Did you use the grenade launcher? one less place for them to hide. Well done, Narcissa.
Maybe
Plus,
Timberlake territory,
that'll
so.
really piss the prince off.
I figured it would. However, none of the rats left after a rather large explosion. Do you have any insight on that? Grunge happen to mention anything? As to why they'd stick around?
Not that I can think. I mean, unless they're using the old subway systems and sewers and aqueducts.
Great.
But that would be most unfortunate because that would mean the Nosferatu have lost territory to the Red King.
That means he's in the basement. Mother fucker.
Good thing you got a bunch of guys there.
With guns.
Well, I mean, they've temporarily sealed off the accesses anyway while they're doing construction.
I still give Maddock a quick text to be like, bad news, buddy. Might want to be on the upkeep.
I can tell Jason.
No
Other rats are allowed. Just my rat.
All right, so
He has nobody.
Don't kill that rat, but kill the other rats.
Every other rat.
You get it.
Did you give him a little collar too, with like a bell on it? Anyways.
Jason might
Whatever.
want to be like a little bow tie or a tie or something. Be like, there you go. Now you look professional like the rest of us.
Suit jacket.
Yeah, those little rat suit
That way
jacket.
they can differentiate so the newbies and the
Yeah.
grunts don't accidentally get them mixed up.
Exactly.
Make
Yeah,
it look a
you
little,
have to draw this
like
down.
derby. He's got a doiby. Alright.
But yeah. I have a car waiting to take you back to your haven.
Thank you.
So
Should I be on the lookout for anything in the meantime? Any jobs for me? Anything like that?
I would hold off for now. This will be our #1 priority.
Going back to your haven, you see Gil out there, you throw him off. Throw a rat at him. Son of a bitch!
Not more rats!
Do you have any good
All of you develop a rat phobia after this, except for Eric's character.
Cutie, 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 cutie rat.
Ready. Ready.
Chomp.
So yeah, you guys head back to your haven
Yeah.
and sleep for the day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have not yet done experience at all.
Thank you. I
remember this time.
It was like, man, if I have to roll some investigation rolls right now, we're really mad.
So,
I
it's
have
been,
a
how many,
resolution.
this is
I
game
have
number
one.
3.
This is game 3.
We're gonna give you 20 experience each.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Where do you get, where's that go?
In the back.
I mean, where did that? Thank you. I was just doing that because I
Can you
couldn't.
erase it?
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you.
And that's that.